Oh, jeez. Okay. Test 1, 2. Hello. Hello out there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. How we all doing? Hello. Welcome. Can you hear me? Welcome to Play On. Hello. My name is Jaren. I'm glad you're here because it's Pokemon time. Pokemon time. Pokemon time. Pokemon time. Ah! Alright, you can hear me. Hey, okay, cool. So, hey, what's up, Peachy Man, Asim, and Sprixie? I say everybody in the chat, what's up? What's good? How we doing? I'm currently working on the shiny Nincada that I've been slaving after for months. And it's been quite a journey, but hopefully we'll get it soon. So how's everybody doing? I'm doing just chilling, playing Pokemon right now for tonight. Price is here. He's gonna be in and out. I'll be doing trading. I'll do some battles if you want. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the Play On Game channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you're hanging out, and yeah. Sprixie, I'm doing pretty good. So I just got back from this. I'll wait for Price, but I just got back from this road trip. I went across the country with my mom. Well, I guess I won't wait for Price. I went on this road trip. I drove across the country with my mom. We drove from Washington to Texas. It was like 2,000 miles worth of driving in about 4 days. And why is it always so laggy? Sorry. Peachy Man's. Yeah, I heard that they announced a new character. I didn't actually see it because I was on that trip that I was talking about. But yeah, I heard that they announced a Smash character, which is cool. I'm way behind on my Smash characters. But I've got some Smash characters, if you know what I mean. That's not the shiny one. Come on! Come on! There's so many. One day. Come on. You guys like my new design on my bike? It's a really unique custom one that everybody else has. Oh? Oh? Could it be? Could it be? Nope. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, look, she's already got another egg. Hi. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my party. I'm gonna add the egg to party. I'm gonna add the egg. I'm gonna add the egg to my party. Sprixie, let me see if I have a shiny Dreepy. Yeah, I might. Do I have a shiny Dreepy?
Probably not gonna get it. You wasted all your luck points.
I know.
That happened.
I know. That's alright. It'll be cool if I get it on the show.
You could just buy a bunch of them with the money you make.
So these are all my best ones. These are all my perfect ones except for this one.
Lord.
Bro, you know what Pokemon I'm super... So, all the Pokemon that I catch now, my Urshifu has Pokeroost because it caught it legitimately.
Oh, no way.
It's sick.
How did that happen?
Because I have a bunch of shiny Pokemon that also have it. It's not spread. Everybody, Price is here. I don't know if you don't know Price. What have you been watching? Because he's always...
I'm around.
He's always here. Okay. This one's... See, this one's garbage.
Yeah, I don't leave like Jaren does.
What do we leave? Look at this jerk. Okay, let's see.
Speaking of, you guys watch the Cuphead?
Yeah, you guys watch those Cuphead videos? There's...
I will tell you, watching him film that, it was mildly funny.
Yeah.
He was torturing himself to get those episodes out.
Yeah, a little bit.
Those are not an easy game watching it. I'm like, oh no, yeah, It's a timing torturer for sure.
You come out of the recording room and I'm all sweaty and it's like, oh, you've been playing Cuphead. I'm like, I just beat the level. It was amazing.
Even better than that, you'd be walking up to the front door and you hear him yelling and shit.
Yeah.
No!
No!
I pressed the dumb button!
Yeah, that game's something else. I have some more of it that I haven't put out yet.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, I guess I don't need to do this, but oh, there's a best one. Okay, so that one's good. But the rest of them are garbage.
Anybody want a perfect Ninkata?
Yeah, does anyone? Yeah, if anyone wants a perfect Ninkata, I've got like 10. But I have a pretty decent chance of if and when I get a shiny one, of it having. Wait, there's another perfect one. Cool. See, this is nice, right? See, the stats say that 1 every 31 will be perfect, except for, and then it says 1 every X number 100 will be shiny. Unless you're the Play on Game channel trying to get a Ninkata, then it's infinitely beyond that. Then I don't know.
That's something they should have done with the new update.
Oh yeah, mass release.
Oh yeah.
Blap. Blap.
I think they would have learned that from Pokemon Go, but whatever.
You think they would?
They did eventually in that game.
Right.
They're like, hey,
You can highlight all these Pokemon, and you'll get individual candies, no problem for all of them. Great. But no. It doesn't make sense to just let them out of their Pokeballs right there in the grass. Oh wait, it makes the most sense that way. It makes less sense to send them. It's harder logistically to send them all to be made into candy than just let them out right there.
Can you imagine the server running all this?
Gosh.
It's like, yo, bro, what's going on today with the server load? There's some dick out there in Johto who's breeding.
He keeps
Ninkatas,
right, he keeps sending them to us.
This is like the 6,000th one he's done.
Aren't Ninkatas small files? Yes, but there's 6,000 of them. It's like I'm trying to download a Snorlax over here.
I swear, as quick as I get rid of a couple hundred, it
Right.
drops a couple hundred more
Yeah,
in.
it's ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous. Well,
Ow.
that's something I always wondered, right? Like, I send you
a lot of
a lot of Pidgeys.
A lot of
just
Pidgeys.
a lot of Pidgeys.
a lot
of Pidgeys.
Yeah.
Let's say full load of Pidgeys. 500 Pidgeys.
5 full load of Pidgeys. Okay, 500.
And I'm like, I
All
call
right.
up the professor who's
500
500 and I'm like, look, buddy, I don't really know why I did that. I was on one for sure. I don't want any of them perfect. He's like, yeah. Like 10 of them. I'm like, well, what's its nature? And I want the one with the brave nature.
All right,
cool.
The rest of them.
The rest of them, I want you to get rid of. And he's like,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Just get rid of?
I can't just release 500 Pidgeys. I'm like, why not? He's like, the first thing they're gonna do is fly over to the nearest farmer and eat his field and destroy that shit, buddy. I'm like, oh, it does sound like a problem.
Ooh, that sounds tough.
Yeah, like,
what are you gonna do about
what's
that?
That's weird, man. So what do they just? All right, I guess we're just murder all these Pidgeys that have a gas chamber for them or something.
Oh, that's terrible.
I mean, well,
I don't know. Yeah.
it'd be better. Like, and that's a bad example, right? Like, what if I picked something that was like,
He just shoots him.
I went out and caught. Let's not even say 500. I went out and caught 50 Tyranitar.
Wow.
And I only want to keep one, right?
Yeah.
You can't just drop 49 Tyranitar in one
Anywhere.
area.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they're gonna destroy the place. Like,
Right.
well, that's like, oh, hey, look, there's another one of me. Let's fight over who's the biggest. Let's just knock cities down.
Right.
I've read the
Gosh.
things.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
First of all, how would in a Pokemon world you logically breed a Tyranitar? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I have 40 Tyranitar. We're gonna breed them, and it's like, what? You're gonna what? Where? How? How are you gonna have that much like space and time and like? The conditions have to be right for the Tyranitar to mate. So
I bet that's like a profession in the Pokemon world, though.
yeah,
Like Pokemon breeder. I mean, it is.
yes,
Obviously,
it
but
is.
like
Oh, I got another best one. I got another perfect one.
because Pokemon presents
Yeah,
everything stupid
right.
and for children. There's
You'd
just
have to
nice
go-
people who breed Pokemon for no reason. But like you got to think that like
Like,
there's a
Pokemon
Charizard breeder.
science. Yeah.
It's like what he does. Like, and he sells Charmanders that are like, these are the Mondos. These are the ones that are.
This Charmander is hung, bro. Like,
Yeah, like,
and people bust. That's why. We do a bunch of shiny Pokemon. Oh, that's a good like.
like I know that like trade for that exists in the Pokemon world for
Right.
like rare Pokemon where people will buy them, because in X and Y where they introduced Pavilion, there's like this like a Pokemon poacher, I guess is the best way to describe him.
Really?
And he goes out and he's catching Spupa and Pavilion with like rare markings because they all have like different parts of the world. There's different Pavilions.
Okay.
And he's selling them to trainers who want the rare butterfly. You know?
Wow.
Like, yeah, so like for sure there's a market for it.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy.
And he obviously is just being a dickbag about
Right,
it.
yeah.
If you wanted to, you could just breed the Pavilion and then.
Yeah, like it wouldn't be that bad, but.
That's something I've always wondered. Now that they've introduced forms, right? Like. And I know how it works based off the math and all that in the game. But what happens when you bring in formed Pokemon back to a place where they don't have that form? Does it like, like he brought a bunch of Alolan Diglett to the Galar region.
And now they're
What if
invasive.
what if they're breeding with
regular
Diglett, or there were no Diglett, like,
and now you've got another subspecies of Diglett.
yeah. Right? Or like, well, maybe you just like, and then that raises the question: how does that work generally? Like, what if like Kangaskhan is only native to Kanto? Are you allowed to fucking bring Kangaskhan to other parts of the Pokemon world? And like, or are there places where like, no, you have to leave all your. Actually,
you cannot bring a Kangaskhan.
I know the answer to that question too. Damn.
What's that? We're gonna get this.
Ash goes
shiny.
to Alola in the first. He goes on vacation. That's why he's there.
Okay.
And he kind of just gets stuck there because he's like, oh, this place is dope, and he wants to do the Pokemon thing there. And his mom's like, well, I mean, you kind of been running around bullshitting for the last
10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do
sure.
whatever you want, It's cool. I'll just leave you here on this island.
Okay.
But when they get to the like airport at Alola, they tell them that they have to leave all of their previous Pokemon behind, except for their approved yeah, like their Pokemon that has been like health checked, basically, to not be
interesting.
Yeah.
Health check.
Because that's what Hawaii does too, right? Like, you can't even bring. Like, if I went in there with these socks on right now, because they've got little seeds and stuff on them,
right?
They'd be freaking out. They'd be like, "Get him!"
Go!
Yeah, like, no, you can't bring in any type of like biological matter pretty much to Hawaii. There's like a huge list of things that you're not allowed.
Wow.
To bring in. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I had just never thought of that.
Some of it is because it'd be invasive, and then some of it
Right.
is because like they have agricultural products there that you could be spreading diseases to if you brought in an agricultural product of the same type from somewhere else. It's like bananas, cashews, like pretty much any fruit or vegetables. Like,
wow.
Yeah, there's like so much.
Wow. I would never thought of that.
And like New Zealand's the same way.
Interesting.
Australia's like.
So they just don't wear socks over there.
No, they just they go pretty hard on it.
Stop, just fucking with it. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. I just like, who's the first guy to be like, wait a second, you shouldn't bring like.
Yeah, no, they hadn't been doing it for like, and right, like that in Hawaii. They learned those lessons pretty early on, actually, because they did intentionally bring in a bunch of things to. They brought
and just none of them worked.
They brought in cane toads.
Okay.
And mongooses. Right?
Okay.
And here's how this works. I bring in the cane toads, right?
Okay.
To eat these bugs that's eaten on their agricultural products. Cane toads do not active during the day.
Okay.
And the bugs do active.
So they got the wrong time.
So they got the wrong time. Cane toads are everywhere now there, and and they don't do anything, right? Like, but eat other insects that are native species that they wanted to, control.
Right.
Right. rats get onto, Hawaii because ships.
Yeah.
So they fucking bring in mongooses.
So you bring in one invasive species to take out another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're figuring the mongooses will stop the rats from eating the native birds who all nest on the ground because they don't have native predators, so they don't build nests in trees. It's a very common thing on islands.
Right.
Well, it turns out, I don't know what genius, they knew about mongooses at this point. You know what mongooses like to eat too?
Birds and
eggs. Also bird eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Right.
mongooses were like,
Right,
I
yeah.
could hunt down rats and spend all that time doing that, which I will a little bit. But
Or-
rather, I'll just join the rats and destroying the birds too. Like, what? And that's they pretty much learned their
All
lesson
the
after that.
birds,
Like,
yeah.
we probably just need to not.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because they have wild pigs there that also cause problems.
My favorite invasive species story is the hippos in Cuba,
It's a good one.
where Pablo Escobar was. That's the dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Escobar was a drug lord and had a ton of money. I'm talking tons of fucking money, right? Lots of fucking money. So he would collect.
That's an understatement, bro.
Yeah, no, like I'm
He had more
referring.
money than God.
I'm referring to literal tons of, in weight of paper money. Yeah, more money than God's a good way to describe it.
He made Midas jealous. Put it that way.
Yeah.
That dude was like,
Midas ain't shining like Pablo's it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I bought that power. You
Yeah,
know what I
right?
mean?
Oh, gold tons? Yeah.
I got
bought
that. I got
Yeah.
that. It was cool. You know?
But so he collected exotic animals and had them imported to this lavish estate that he had in Cuba. Right? It's Cuba. That is the place. Where is it?
It's Colombia.
Colombia, excuse me. Colombia, not
But he
Cuba.
did have operations all out of,
Yeah.
all out of Latin America.
Right.
He was from Cuba. He lived in Cuba. You got me doing it now.
Yeah, I'm
Colombia.
sorry. It's Colombia. I'm sorry.
He
I
was- yeah.
misspoke. Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, that was where all the drugs were coming out of to North America.
Oh, shit.
All of his cocaine coming to Florida was coming out
Cocaine?
of Cuba. Yeah.
Hey, do you-
So you're not entirely wrong.
right. Okay, I just have one question, though. Do you know something about cocaine? Do something about cocaine? So it's this joke that we like of it's an old Jay-Z album. And he's like, okay, you want to make big bucks? Yeah, listen, you know something about cocaine? Digga, man! He's like, but it's how he says, you know something about cocaine is the funniest fucking thing to me.
You know something about cocaine?
You know something about cocaine?
You know something about cocaine?
Like, no, I don't, actually. Nope.
Nope, not really.
I actually
yeah,
don't.
Kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
So, okay.
Not
so,
like from personal use.
right, but just, yeah.
But
Okay, so if you want to trade, put in this code 4
The history
5
of
4
and/or
5
making
6
it
9
is kinda
6
interesting.
9. I do know the history of it. It's cultural history there. Okay, yeah, somebody trade. Who? Okay, my in-game name is IGN.
an incredibly powerful Pokemon sighted.
Oh, that's the thing. But we get shiny ones next week for free. So whatever.
fucking whatever, bro.
Yeah, everybody, don't forget to
It
check.
doesn't count unless we get Shiny Zygarde. Everyone asks for Shiny Zygarde.
We have to petition
I'm sorry,
change.org.
but like
Give me shiny
Shiny
Zygarde.
Zygarde is the fucking best looking shiny.
Is it?
Oh, in my opinion, I just like the way it looks. I like the Pokemon. I like the way it looks too.
Like the Pokemon, I like looking at it, I like feeling it
It's
against my
the
skin.
biological network Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah, it basically would
Isn't
be
that like Deoxys or whatever?
no, that's the
DNA Pokemon.
it's like an alien virus, but yes, it
Oh,
is
is it?
Yeah, the
Oh.
DNA Pokemon sort of. It was hit with radiation when it was a virus and it became a Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a weird backstory.
You know what? That's fine.
It's straight up an alien. It's like not from the planet.
Right.
But no, Zygarde is like the. It'd be like the Pokemon equivalent of like evolution in like evolutionary stabilizing strategy. You know, like
Interesting.
it is all over the planet. Is cells and it monitors the environment and it moves the
That's pretty fucking weird.
the needle towards balance more or less.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, Pokemon.
That is pretty cool. Alright, so hopefully someone's gonna trade with me. Actually, it doesn't matter, but... Oh, what did I say? What did I say?
What did you say?
What did I... But what did I say?
What did he-
But what did
What do
I
they
say?
want?
Alright, what do you...
Perfect Ninkatas all around, everyone?
I'll offer something... I'll offer a shiny, let's
You know
see.
what you got for shiny for shines, bro?
I could offer a shiny Copperajah since I have the Q-Fant, which evolves. Or I could offer... Wait, don't I have like 3 shiny Machamps? 2 shiny Machamps? 1 shiny Machamps? I thought I had 2.
Oh, I have 1 shiny Machamps.
Yeah, I thought I had another one. I was wrong. Turns out I was wrong.
You just offer your shinies.
I have a shiny Reshiram, an Italian Reshiram. That means it's better. I have a...
You can't breed it, so...
What? You can't breed Reshiram anyway, can you?
No, that's what I say.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Porygon Z? I don't have... You want Porygon Z? Is it... I don't know if I have Porygon Z. I'll look.
You have to.
Do I?
Yeah, if it's a Pokemon you can have.
No, I don't. I definitely don't have Porygon.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I don't think you can get Porygon Z in this game. Maybe it's in the Isle of Armor. But I can offer you a shiny Nickit because I don't really like... No, actually, I want to save it for Thievul. I like shiny Woo.
Oh, shiny Slowbro, duh.
What? No, I'm not going to offer shiny Slowbro. That's Galarian. I could offer a non-shiny Magnezone. There, this would be a good... Yeah, that's a good trade. Oh, no. Oh, she totally put that in the chat and I didn't even see it.
What?
Magnezone. I like read her mind. Oh, Magnezone's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, you imagine, like, you're, like, on the playground, and your school and Magnezone comes up to you and is like, hey, you wanna play, cards? And you're like, oh, we're free. That's my story.
That's how Magnezone acts.
That's how Magnezone acts. It just wants to play, but it's weird.
No, it just starts dropping bars on you.
Really? That'd be cool. I'd be into it. Is that shiny Flygon? Really?
Surprised at what shiny you have. All of them.
That's here. I'll trade you a Sharpedo. That's not shiny. It is a decent Sharpedo.
No, that's a decent Sharpedo there.
Sprixie, I don't have a shiny Charmander just lying around. I have a shiny Charizard lying around, but what you
Can't
don't
have that
want.
one, yeah.
Oh, you want this one? But, oh, Heather wants a shiny. Okay, well, what do you want? Shiny Blipbug? There. You gotta give me. Is this shiny? No, I'm not trading you a shiny for a not shiny. That is not the name of the game. You must offer something better. Fun fact, if you have a level 100 Pokemon, you're like, oh, it can't evolve. Just give it a rare candy. It will not level up, but it will evolve. Unless it requires a stone, but then you could just give the stone.
Diggersby?
Diggersby is a terrible Pokemon. I'm sorry.
That's not true.
I don't think it's very good.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, okay, so explain it to me. Why should I like Diggersby?
If you watch the anime, it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. Okay.
He's like, in like fights, Diggersby is kind of a badass.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I will offer.
He's like,
Here, let's do this.
the arm punch hands, as stupid as they look for the ears,
Ooh, shiny Caterpie.
they're
Okay.
actually pretty. Ooh, nice.
Okay, I'll trade you for a shiny Caterpie. We can do that. Here, I'll give you a shiny Morlul.
What's shiny Morlul look like?
I don't know. What? You don't shiny Morlul? Everybody likes shiny Morlul, except for me. That's why I was gonna trade it.
What you got? What you got?
I've got. I could do.
What's that Pokemon? Straight down.
Wooloo.
No, the round one. Oh no.
Oh, Gospel is cool.
Oh, I guess it was Wooloo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool that Wooloo's a black sheep.
Yeah, Wooloo's. Yeah, Wooloo's cool.
clever. It looks stupid.
Oh, should I do Blip Bug for Caterpie?
I mean, it's even.
But I already have Butterfree.
I have Butterfree.
I have Butterfree, but you know.
God damn, it looks so much better than the old shiny Caterpie
I
does.
know, damn.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should I do it?
Doesn't have any ribbons, Jaren. I don't know.
Yeah, Heather, I'll do it. Sure, I got you. I got you, fam. I was so many of these were just given to me. I can't be picky. I mean, I can, but you know.
Well, you got a shiny like he's actually had people. Try to
Dr.
trade
Meep, what's up, Dr. Meep? Can you have Charizard instead? No, you can't have Charizard instead.
Didn't you breed the Charizard?
Yeah.
One of them you did.
Yeah, my first one I did. I don't know if I saved that one. Because I didn't know that eventually you'd be able to add the G-Max factor to a Charizard that didn't have it. They didn't tell you that, so it's like, oh, I got... my shiny doesn't have G-Max capability because whatever. Alright.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Bullcrap. Dr. Meep, write that down. That was a good... That's one of my favorite ongoing... Ooh, Asim's doing a Gengar? Wait. Alright, never mind.
Palpitoad. Not Palpitoad, it's
Palpitoad.
Polytoad.
Hey, everybody in the chat, Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, I don't think they really thought that one through.
What?
So they gave... Like Slowking becomes a thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get the Galarian form. Don't even worry.
But their answer to that when they like... Because Pokemon does everything like...
I meant the shiny
symmetry.
one. Yeah.
Their answer to that was to give Poliwrath a branched
Some dumb
evolution.
shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what? That's so weird, you know? Like,
Well, it wasn't even a comparably, like, it wasn't as good.
well, it didn't make any damn sense. Why does
Yeah.
giving
Slowking's
Poliwhirl
a
a
badass.
King's Rock evolve him into Politoad? I get why giving a King's Rock
To make
to
Slow King
yeah,
in
like,
the name.
yeah, just didn't, like,
Call it Royal Toad or something. Jeez.
yeah, right?
Like, I don't know. Royal Toad would have been cool.
Like Politoad? What does that even mean?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't... it makes you... that's the green one, right?
Yeah.
That,
Well, no, I mean, like, that's that Pokemon, Frog, Tadpole, Frog.
Yeah.
Frog. You know, like, what? I get it. I do.
guess.
Early Pokemon, just what they were. But what does that make Politoad?
What should I use against the Gengar? Oh, don't I have a Mew that knows, like, hold on. I've got a good Mew. Give me a second while I find my Mew. Gosh.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah, you definitely bred one.
I didn't breed a Mew, I just have a bunch. Oh, it's not gonna show up here. Is it? No, it's totally not, because it's not even in the heckin' Pokedex. Oh, crap. 60 seconds. Ah! Who knew this would be so intense? It's gotta be near Shiny Town, right? I'm not that stupid.
There it is.
I was like, I'm not crazy. I mean, I am, but okay. Actually, hold on. I need to make absolutely sure that this is the same unit. No. No, Yes, because it knows Phantom Force. Alright, I'm going to do this battle with Asim because Asim's watching. Hi, Asim. Asim watches, and
It's gonna be shiny Gengar, bro.
oh, that'd be so crazy. It was just like, boom. We were like, what? You wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, it would be pretty hard. Well, it has the.
It has the tip, yeah.
One also wouldn't have the.
Oh, the thing, yeah.
Gigantamax, huh?
Oh yeah. It's Dynamax
I
as
guess it doesn't
fuck,
really
bro.
matter anymore, huh?
Should I? No, I'm shit. No, it's Dynamax. Yeah, bro. Dynamax super important.
Well, yeah, but you can make any Gengar you have.
Oh yeah. Now it doesn't matter that it's Dynamax because you can Dynamax any
You can
Pokemon.
Dynamax any Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Hear that, folks? In case you guys didn't get the new update, you can now Dynamax any Pokemon you want. With some Dynamax shrooms.
Some Dynamax juice. It's funny is if you think about it, all we are saying right now is the same way that our president says a country in Eastern Asia
China.
that's super large.
It's China.
China.
It's Dynamax. Dynamax.
It's not China.
China.
Yeah,
Dynamax.
the China.
Oh my god.
China.
I never thought about
Yeah,
that.
it is, bro. It's
Yeah, you're
fucking
totally
annoying.
right. Shit. Dynamax.
China.
Dynamax.
Dynamax Pokemon.
The problem is we don't have enough Dynamax Pokemon.
Dynamax Pokemon. Most powerful. Best ever.
Genius, bro.
I've done really well with my Dynamax.
Right? Like, I don't know.
Some
What...
would say the best.
Oh my god.
Record Dynamax, bro.
Should I use Mindstorm or Phantasm when I Dynamax?
Well, I think Mew is psychic type, so it gets the stab from the psychic type attack.
Got it. Alright, I'm gonna Dynamax my Pokemon.
What does Dynamax Mew look like?
Just big Mew.
It doesn't get a Dynamax form?
No, it doesn't have one yet, because it's,
Legendary?
well, it's just not in this game yet, yeah. So what's up with the legendary birds not being in the first half of the DLC? What the fuck?
I feel like they give you the legendaries to begin with. You're like, no,
No,
not really.
no. You just gave me a Pokemon that I hadn't heard of. It wasn't legendary.
Legendary,
Like,
yeah. Uncommon, maybe.
right.
Legendary?
Rare, sure.
Is it flying around shooting psychic ice beams at him?
By the way, I will trade a shiny Pokemon to anyone who has a dark form Urshifu that they don't want. If anyone will trade me a dark form Urshifu or well, yeah, just a dark form Urshifu, I will trade a good shiny. Just to say that I have both, that'd be cool, right?
Well, I mean,
What?
you can say you have both.
Okay, why both? But my Mew's poisoned. I only have 400 health left. What am I gonna do?
Bullshit on it.
This is bullshit, bro. 400 health is not enough. It's not enough. Hey, Ghostbusters, I've got a Gengar that's like really... He's eating a lot of people's souls.
No, yeah, you like show up like, oh no, you guys got pretty bad Gengar problems.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Oh, fucking nothing. You guys are screwed.
Sorry, we don't get paid enough to do Gengar.
You make a Call of Duty. I'm Pokemon Ranger. So
Yeah, you're gonna have to need... Your budget's just not gonna allow for that.
you owe me for being here. So
I did identify it as a Gengar. As per my contract, that is going to cost you triple pay. You said it wouldn't be a Gengar. You checked that box, and there's a sign thing at the bottom that says, if you do check this box and it's not a Gengar, but it is a Gengar, then you pay this much. So, oh, it seems game just crashed again. Oh no! I'm so sorry about your Pokemon. Oh, did we lose? Oh shit on my. Sorry. Alright, nobody gets it. Okay, cool. Alright, let's hatch a shiny. Come on. Shiny. 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 Come on, come on. Shiny. Shiny. Come on. It's not shiny. It's not shiny. It's okay. Like, by the way, if anyone has a dark form Urshifu that they want to trade for a shiny Pokemon, hit me up in the chat. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo, tell me where are you? 'Cause I am over here, Scooby-Doo. Here we go. Alright, everybody, now you chant shiny so I don't have to. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Nope. Alright. What's that seem doing? Oh, wait. It's not showing up. Hold on, let's get this egg. Yeah, I want to take the egg with me, please. I need to take the egg with me. Thank you. I'm gonna add the egg to the party. I'm gonna add the egg to the I'm gonna add the egg to the party. I'm gonna add the egg to the party. Sorry, I like to do like these little remixes. These little remixes, you know, like a you know, like if you had a kid that you named the kid Errett, E-R-R-E-T-T, you'd be like, yo, can I, Errett, can you come in here, please? And they'd be like, stop calling me that, please. Errett. Hey, Jabriel, yeah, I would love a shiny Galarian Slowpoke. I definitely have 2 already. But if you were trying to get rid of one, I could trade you a different shiny for it. I would definitely be willing to do that. Here, I'll even set it up here. If someone wants to trade, let's just put in a code here. I'll put this up. So the code for Playon's trade right now is going to be 85856969. If you want to trade, put in this code now, and whoever the first one to get to it is, I'll trade you. If you would like to trade a shiny Pokemon, please have a shiny to trade, unless you otherwise negotiate it with me in the chat. I guess I'll wait here. And if you're hanging out, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel. My name is Jaren. I'm glad you're all here. So let's offer something. Let's offer something good here, here. Yeah, sure. No? You don't want more lol? Okay. What about? Oh, I can give you that Caterpie I just got. Sweet. What? No, no, I'm getting one. Yeah. I'm trading the Caterpie for it. Yeah. Hey, Master Flareon in the chat. What's up, everybody? Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. No! Oh, what the hell? Don't do that. Yo, if you trade with me, don't interrupt in mid-chat. That's bullcrap. Because then it's going to get me... I'm going to get in trouble.
I'll trade you 4 Pokemon for your 1 Pokemon.
What?
But you trade me your 3
First, yeah. No, absolutely not. Okay. Add to your party. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. What happened after that trade? Did I get the Pokemon I meant to get? So I have Slowbro. And then I've got... So he took my Caterpie. Oh, okay. Nothing happened, but... Alright, well, now I have 2 shiny Slowbros and a shiny Slowpoke.
So you have an extra piece to trade.
Yeah, I have an extra. Leela, shut up. What is wrong?
The mouse is up there.
Oh, is it? She knows.
She can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's all about it.
Oh, yeah, up here.
It's okay, J. Brule. I'm sorry. Okay, here. I'm gonna trade. We're gonna do another trade. You want to trade? Put in this code. Let's do. This is 54546969. If you want to trade, put this in. The first person to get there, I will trade. If you want to trade a shiny Pokemon, have a comparable shiny, or at least negotiate with me a little bit in the chat. And if we get to, if you're not subscribed to the channel, sub to the channel and share the video with a friend. If we get to 500 subs, I'll do a random shiny giveaway right here in front of everybody. Take my pants off and just do it. So, make sure you, you know, whatever I said. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and I will give away a shiny Pokemon. A good one, too. A good shiny Pokemon. You'll be like, whoa! That's how you'll feel when I give away a shiny Pokemon. You'll be like, whoa! It'll be really good.
Let me tell you, I know what it's like. Jaren brings home a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay, alright, I'm trading with Kayla. Who am I? Okay, Kayla, do you want to... What do you got? Because I got a shiny Ninetales.
So, like, this is really not that much different than slave trading, though, if you think about it.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, I mean, that's
depends on which Pokemon you're trading, I guess.
No, I just meant like
some of them are hyper intelligent, right?
Should I trade Copperajah? I'll offer that. Because Qfant will evolve into Copperajah. Who's that?
Ooh,
Durant? No, that's not. I could do like for Durant, I would do like Nickit. But Nickit is cool, or the shiny version is at least. I could do Choodle. No, I don't do Choodle. Actually, I lied. I lied. I could do one of the Gengars, right? They're literally the same. Which Gengar should I do, Price?
The ghost with the most.
The ghostess with the mostest. Hey.
Turn your weak Charizard to Toastus.
Do I have another? Oh wait, I have another
Gengar!
shiny. Oh!
He comes walking in with the robe and shit, and like he's walking. Oh no, that would be my Gengar. I'd be like, all right, we got a plan walking into the ring. As he walks into the cage,
I'm not trading my shiny Flareon. I could do shiny. Right.
He's got the music, and he just like ghost forms out, and the robe drops to the ground, and he just walks right through the fucking cage. Like, what's up? Like, let's do it.
All right, what should I ask for shiny Flareon? It's got to be good.
Another Eevee?
Yeah, I mean, you got to have something. No, not Durant.
That's probably the only shiny Pokemon they have.
Oh, then no, you're not getting a shiny Flareon for a shiny
Not
Durant.
everyone has shiny Metropolis.
It's not shiny Metropolis. You have to trade your way up. So trade a shiny Durant for something a little better than a shiny Durant.
You that guy in Pokemon World where everyone's like, hey, yeah, you like food? They're like, yeah, he's alright. Like, what do you mean he's alright? It's like, I don't like him, but fuck the guy. He has way too many shiny
yeah,
Pokemon.
He's a dick. No.
How do you have that many shiny Pokemon?
Ugh. Okay, here's the deal. Let's see.
Everyone's just jealous as fuck constantly.
Should I... man. Well, so here's the thing. I have all of these evolutions, and I have one more shiny Eevee. Should I be like the ultimate homie and give away a shiny Eevee?
Well, yeah, but then you won't have enough to complete your...
That's what I'm saying. I could get another one later, but like... Which one am I missing right now? Espeon? I'm missing 2.
Jolteon, and you're missing Espeon. That's it.
So I'm still missing... Okay, if I'm missing 2, then I shouldn't. Okay, I could trade away like shiny Toxtricity, maybe.
Shiny Diglett, Dugtrio.
I have... See, this one's got... Okay, yeah, I could do this one. Because I definitely have my original Dugtrio.
That's not shiny.
That's not what I... Yeah, I didn't press A, actually. But whatever, I guess that's fine. I have shiny, whatever, Torracat that is. Incineroar. Thank you. That generation I didn't play.
It was not terrible. I feel like the anime was really good.
Really?
Yeah, they're like... It's 2 different animes. There's X and Y, or Ultra Guardians is trash.
Right.
The actual like anime is pretty good.
Here, yeah. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. Great. Enjoy that shiny Diglett.
Shiny Necrozma?
Yeah, of course I have shiny Necrozma. I think. I don't know. Is that if you saw it? Then... Yes, yes. It's a Spanish shiny Necrozma. So La Necrozma. Yeah, in Espanol, La Necrozma. That's how you'd say it. That's how you'd say it.
That's why I say it the way that I say it. Funny enough.
All right. Hey, Master Flareon, you better subscribe.
If you go in Latin roots to make it have the necrotic sound, it means that you can't be using that in the way that everyone is using it.
Right.
So you should be using it more like a Latin-rooted language would be using it, right? Which is why what you just said backs me up.
Because I'm right.
Yeah, you're right. Like the way.
Well, and you're right. Yeah.
Closer to what it's being. Yeah,
La
like.
Crozma. Yeah. Okay, I just sneezed a lot. And I still don't have a damn shiny Nincada. Come on!
To get the same O sound that we're using now, if you're doing about like phonemes, we should be saying ni. I can't do it.
Really?
So people say Necrozma, right?
Yeah.
They'd be saying Necrozma.
Necrozma. But that's not even right either, because
yeah, right
because in every other language,
it's necro,
well, and
so it's
right.
Yeah, right. Like we know that first part of it has to have that sound, which is gonna change. I get it. I do. Pokemon is not.
Right.
It's not in one language, so. But English is the best one.
Right. Well, in every other language other than English too, the E, like the sound E, actually comes from the letter I. English is kind of backwards in that, weirdly enough. So if you were gonna say La Necrozma in Spanish, it would be you'd have to spell it N-I. So that's another reason. La Necrozma. I'm gonna add it to the party. Yo, I'm gonna take this Nincada and I'm gonna add it to my party.
It's the A at the end that really makes that all happen.
Yeah. Well, it's that and the syllable count. Syllable count is incredibly important to how you pronounce a word in any language, right? Reconocimiento, right? Where you put the iento, or like it's in Spanish, for example, it's the second to last syllable of a word is where you put the emphasis, right? So if you're saying español, no, that's the last one. And that has an accent. Sorry.
Yeah, it has.
El sandwich, right? Sandwich. El sandwich. Right? Yeah. A lot of words have, so if it has an accent, then you... Right.
For example,
tortilla.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Los semaforos.
Hey, Laura, what shiny do I want? I really want a shiny Mew. If anybody has a shiny Mew, I'll crap my pants.
Yeah, isn't that like not one you can get?
No, there is such thing as a legit shiny Mew. It just might not let you trade it. Oh no, it won't let you trade it. They like updated the shit because they're total buttheads.
Those people be cheating.
They be assholes. Listen.
Which is funny because in case you posted it.
Yes.
And you haven't watched the video update on the new Civ.
Oh, that was so funny.
So funny. They fixed a bunch of the exploits and bugs.
So in Civ 6, there's a bunch of exploits. And so they put out an update, and they were like, we went ahead and just fixed a lot of updates, including these exploits. And they were like, if you use these exploits, like,
Yeah, like,
fuck you, like, more or less.
Like, yeah, we got you. We see you. Don't worry. Like, basically, yeah, you guys can exploit the game, but as soon as you do, we're gonna try to come up with a way to fix it.
Right.
So try less to do that. Like, that was really the point of that video was like, look, we have a team that's dedicated, that sits around, that watches for things like this. So.
Which actually makes me really glad to have purchased the game recently for the PC.
You know it's got good support. No, that's like a really good franchise, bro.
Well, and I gotta get that. I think I need to go ahead and.
That on computers when I was a kid.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right, and I think that I think I'm gonna go ahead and dish out and get the expansion, because I think I'm missing one really good expansion pack.
I think Gathering Storm.
I think that's the one that's out right now. Right.
You won't feel like you wasted money on nothing.
Right, because they'll have a bunch of shit and stuff in it. Yeah. Gosh, how many Nincada do I have to go through? Is there? Yeah, all of them. Yes. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. My Pokemon, yes, give me the egg. Do you guys, anyone know how many months I've been working on this? This one shiny. It's been ridiculous. But let it never be said. Because I have a ton of shinies that I traded for, but let it never be said that I don't put in the time to grind and get my own. Because this is like maybe the 10th episode of me doing like this. I don't know, maybe not 10, I don't know, but I've done it so many. There was one stream where Price and I had 100 eggs that we were like, we're gonna hatch 100 eggs in this stream. It was ridiculous. There's so many eggs. Okay, Asim wants some help with this battle. Hey, if you're watching, let's help Asim with this battle. Asim, buddy, I don't see you. Scooby-Doo. Okay. Alright, let's get, Okay. Okay. Oops, ow. That was the mic hitting me in the face. Ow. Swooped in and smacked the crap out of me. Ow. Oh, she's got an egg. No! Stupid Zigzagoon. Get out of here. Colossal, run. Alright. Any minute now, we're going to get the shiny Nincada. And I'm going to be so excited. Yeah, I'm going to add it to the party. I'm going to add it to the party. I'm going to add it to the party. Yeah. I'm going to add it to the... Say it with me, kids. I'm going to add it to the party. Welcome to the nursery. Oh. Sorry. I'm going to add it to the party. I'm going to add it to the hash to egg. Add it to the party. I'm going to add it to the hash to egg. Like, add it to the party. Add it to the... Okay. Come on, give me some shiny. Come on! No! Sorry, I'm just being dramatic. I'm trying to make it exciting. So in the case that whenever we do get the shiny, it's going to be super amazing. Oh man. I'm gonna add it to the party. Oh man. Alright, here we go. I'll do a couple more of these and then I'll do another trade. Look, we all have the same different, unique, cool custom bike thing. Come on. Shiny! Bunny! Okay. Another one bites the dust with that Nincada, but let's get the egg. And you know what we're gonna do? Add it to the party. I'm gonna add it to the party. Hey, I think I'm gonna add it to the party. Scooby-Doo, I'm gonna add it to the party. Come on, shiny! Mercy upon me, shiny gods, for I succumb to your mercy. Nope. Alright. Is Asim still trying to do his... What is this? Water type, huh? Oh! Wow! I was gonna join that. Oh? Oh? Shiny, 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 shiny. Shiny like my hiney when I'm getting it clean. Sorry I said that. Oh man, that's good. Okay. Oh hey, there's Monta. Monta's online. Monta, are you watching the show? I hope you're watching the show. I'm gonna add it to the party. No! No, it's not from the party. Scuba dooby doo dooby doo. Alright. Oh, Asim got the Gengar. Yeah! Woo! Good job, Asim. Well done with the Gengar. Proud of you, buddy. Gengar's bad ass. An outlaw and cool, like nothing nobody's ever seen before. Oh yeah, look, there it is on my screen. Go, Asim. All right. Nope. Scooby-Doo. Oh. I'm gonna take add to the party for 2,000. What is I'm gonna add it to the party? Sorry if this is the most boring thing in the world to watch me ride in circles, but it's boring to ride in circles, so at least we're doing it together. And you know, when we pull that shiny Pokemon, I'm going to poop my pants here on the stream for you. I'm not, but I'm gonna be very excited. So, what's my friend code? Hold on, I will do this one time. Hold on, I've got to add this to the party. Okay, my friend code, one time for everybody, is that. Switch code 6684734162221. Don't ignore the 335 hours or more that I played on Pokemon. And you guys say I haven't put in a lot of time to try to get shinies. 335 hours, so... 335 hours to glory. Bro, I got it.
Did you?
No, no, I didn't. I didn't get it. I've been yelling, but I definitely didn't get it.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I won't. You're right. I don't know, man. At this point, I have no idea. Right? Like, at this point, I don't know. The shiny odds are against me. You know, on that trip, I got 3 shiny Pokemon, but that was in Pokemon Go, so that doesn't count, right? I got 4?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Turquoise.
Turquoisamon? Oh, yeah, yes, I did. Well, that's a Pokemon card. That's a pull.
Yeah.
That's a real-life pull. Yeah, I found this piece of turquoise that's, like unnatural. Like, It is natural. It's very natural, but it's also like really weird because it's not how most turquoise like looks when you find it. And when I found it, I was like, I don't know what this is. This looks weird. Is this trash? Like, what is this? I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Cool, because I was looking for rocks because I'm recently getting into rock hounding. I guess that's what it's called. Rock hounding. I just like to pick up cool rocks on the ground. Price has been
Working them into.
and Price has taken up, lapidary and rock tumbling, and
He was
so-
selling his turquoise short.
so I found this piece of turquoise, and it's like if a piece of lava folded over on itself, and then turned blue. In your hand.
So it's more like a piece of lava cooled and became a solid piece of turquoise, which, like, geology lesson here, turquoise doesn't really like form as solid crystals very often. It can, it just doesn't. Like, the setting for that to be a thing is just like never it happens. So usually what happens is it'll find its way in between other rocks. So you have a little gap between, imagine a sandwich, rock, and then top of rock, and in between there's a little space. When the lava cools in that little space, it forms onto those two rocks, and you've got little pockets of turquoise. And yeah, technically that's turquoise crystals, but those turquoise crystals are almost always mixed in with some other mineral. It'd be like, I don't know, a shiny, like catching a Pokemon that doesn't exist. Like, you're playing the game and all of a sudden, like, missing though. Like, that's a good example.
Yeah.
It's a break in the code. Like, it shouldn't exist, but it does. So
that's what I found.
It's significantly valuable.
Yeah, so I found that.
It's
it's pretty cool.
It floats.
It's turquoise, and it looks like pure turquoise, but it floats in water because it's like pure turquoise and like nothing else. I guess that's what our.
Well, it's got
It has a little bit of something in there, but like.
Part of the reason why it floats is because it's got a lot of displaced surface area. So it's got where the lava cooled and there was bubbles. It's got interior parts of it where there's airspace, and it's also covering a significant portion of. Like, it's not super small. It's like actually a pretty solid piece of it. So it floats because it's displacing enough of its own weight across, and it's also got some buoyancy because it's got air pockets in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, because turquoise should not float on its own, but then again,
turquoise shouldn't look like that either.
Yeah, most turquoise like this is 100% turquoise.
So yeah, Price is very excited about it, and I am too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you'll be excited when we get the appraisal.
I'll be excited when I'm sure of how rare it is.
We haven't had a rock that I've been like, oh, that'd be worth getting, like,
actually appraised.
What's the value of it? And that's when I'm like, I have.
This one is like we have
to.
Yeah.
Back with some value, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, on a really, really terrible appraisal, I think minimum it'll be worth about $200.
Yeah.
That would be like, oh yeah, it's all right.
Right.
Or not even, like, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like your worst case scenario, yeah.
They'll be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like,
you want to put this in a museum because, well, it's cool. It's just tiny.
yeah, but it's not. That's what's.
Well, compared to what I've seen in museums, but I've seen turquoise in museums. It's not like, like, I've been to the geode room. I spent quite a minute in there, drooling.
Yeah, but they probably cut most of that turquoise out of other rocks. You know what I mean? So, like, to get this much turquoise out of another rock,
Would have
to
to.
found a rock fucking this big.
Right,
and
right.
had a weirdly shaped, oddly hard to access vein of turquoise in it that you cut.
That you
just
had
that
to get,
vein
yeah,
out.
just to get to that, yeah.
So they're not gonna have to do anything. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's 11 grams of pure turquoise or whatever.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Okay, like, the fact that they can use all of it is part of it too. Like,
Right.
literally, they can sit there with a computer and then map them to like figure out
How
what's
much
the best
of-
line of cutting and stuff like that. How much of it they can actually use.
Right.
Which, in rock, you're gonna end up cutting away some of the turquoise that's actually in the rock. To get to the
This,
one
you don't
wanna
have to,
use.
yeah.
This, you don't have to. My guess, someone will make it into a more or less natural rough piece.
Right. Oh
Or
man.
it'll cut it directly in half. Grind it down into smaller pieces of gory.
Yeah, I wonder. Okay, hey, I got a pee, so I'm gonna take a quick little like 5-minute break here, so I could
Drain the main vein.
drain the main vein and stretch my legs, and So give me just a minute. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're a regular subscriber and you watch a lot of Play On, you're always here. Maybe consider like sharing the channel with one of your friends. Like, hey, send a text message to someone. Like, reach out and be like, hey, we're watching Pokemon. We're hanging out and trading. Like, it'd be cool if you come watch. Maybe this guy will give you a shiny Pokemon. The greatest way we could grow this community and make it more fun is if you help with that. And I'm doing the best that I can. But I can't do it without you guys. So if that's something you're into, reach out and touch face. Reach out. Reach out. Oh man. Okay, yeah. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't forget to play on. Tell your mother I said hi.
I like how we both went to this. big, like in pieces large enough to make the top of a fucking corner.
Right.
The value of that, you're like, wait a minute.
The actual.
I don't know anyone who has that kind of money. You know what I mean? Like.
And I know a lot of people with granite countertops. Yeah. All right, welcome back to the show. Hey. Hello. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's harder to get.
Well, no. It's the reason why we think of marble kind of is like a more beautiful or more valuable like rock stone.
Because of how it was used historically?
Yeah, exactly. It's about like
I get it.
what we've used it to make shit out of, right? So like it's easier to work than granite. So like yeah, granite makes really pretty countertops and stuff, but like granite doesn't make great sculpture.
Oh damn, I couldn't guess it. Right.
To work it into curves and things like that is almost
It's valuable for how we use it, not its abundance.
So when we think of fucking marble, it's like, oh yeah, it's super pretty. And that's the other thing, like granite can be ugly, and quite often it is.
Right. There we go. Add to the party.
That being said, like Ayers Rock, Enchanted Rock, all of the big like, there's a big field, and what the hell is that big ass thing out there in the middle?
Right.
Almost all of them are granite.
That makes sense. All right, let's trade.
It's formed in the cooling. Trade these nuts. Why do you always 69, 69?
Because I don't like the 8. Just easier. All right, first person to get there, I'll trade with you. Maybe I'll give you a shiny Pokemon. Maybe not. Oh yeah, come up with one right now. Base it on an animal and tell me. But tell me the name of the Pokemon, describe the Pokemon in its entirety, and then.
Well, you know, actually, I still have. This is one I have to do for the channel, just because I'm sure people live.
Well, come sit on the say it on the mic.
Yeah, sit on the mic for it.
So they can hear you.
This shit is actually starting to get on my nerves now.
Okay.
Finally. Right. So, I don't know how to. I'll start with the thing, and then I'll describe the Pokemon. It'll make more sense that way. If you live in a city where all of a sudden bike shares exist, and if you don't know what a bike share is, and you don't live in a city where bike shares exist, you should consider yourself lucky. Because bike shares, while I think that it's great that people want to bike around and not drive and do all that, and we've come up with a way as a society for us to, like, bike around.
Right.
That company that's running that also should probably come up with a way for people not to just be throwing their goddamn bikes everywhere. Like, literally the other day, it was probably like 3 weeks ago, I walked out front, and there was one sitting in our front lawn. I was like, who biked to our house and was like, oh, you know, I guess I'm done paying for this bike.
This is where
I'm done, you know? Because you didn't come in, you know, like, it was just a weird spot, but, like, also,
yeah,
now there's just a bike in my front lawn, and I get it. They drive around and they pick them up. But, you know, you'll find packs of them just, like, and they're everywhere. They're in all of the most random places. Ridiculous. You know, 15 or 16 bikes sitting in, like, a field just... And so, like, probably about a year ago, this is when this started. And it got real bad, and it's getting worse currently. You're right?
Okay.
And... Because I've been seeing them everywhere. And my thought was, is like...
Yes, they are everywhere.
I was like, it's almost like... But your Pokemon or something, you know? Like... The bikes are just moving themselves around, and you never see anyone riding them.
Right,
that's
right.
like the first thing. You never see anybody riding the damn thing. The bikes are moving around, but like, and so I was like, it's almost like it's a ghost Pokemon, and I was like, bet. So it's a ghost Pokemon, and the Pokedex entry would be like, you know, this Pokemon is the spirit of its rider,
right,
who got killed in an accident riding the bike.
Oh no!
And it's taken over the, you know, the bike.
Okay.
Because number one, Pokemon doesn't give a fuck about weird, crazy things like that. Like, you definitely could have a Pokedex entry like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it became just like pun naming, like something about a bike, and I think the best I got was Ghost Cyclops.
That's not bad. That would have to be an evolved form.
And like the way that the Pokemon
Oh,
looked,
bro.
it was like the first one is like a unicycle,
Cycle. And then the cycle is an eye.
and the cycle is an
Eye,
eye.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
you get it, right? Like, yeah.
The-
and as
the-
it evolves, it
The middle form is a bicycle with 2 eyes, and then what's the third form? Is it? Does
you
it
could
go?
do like a tricycle
or a
like
motorcycle.
or a motorcycle. Yeah, right. And like,
I don't know, right?
and yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And like, as it, every time it gets a little bit more like human looking, but also like it's just some ghostly stuff. And
It
yeah,
almost-
like the motorcycle have like
you know what it
ghostly.
looks like? It looks like it should look like a pair of glasses. With some
Oh,
eyes.
you're right. Yeah,
But
and
it's
like,
a bike.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I mean?
even
It's
better,
a
yeah.
ghost of like some.
Even better, the third form,
An
you're
old
right,
man
is the
who got-
motorcycle,
yeah,
right? But it's like, Ghastly has
But
like
not
the-
like a stupid
It's
dumbass
like-
Harley or some shit.
yeah,
Like
it's like a
motorbike.
cool
you know?
motorbike, and so it's got like a ghostly fire that like kind of looks like the outline of a person sitting on it, and
And
it's
then
just
Nicolas
got
Cage comes up out of
and it-
nowhere, and,
and
suddenly it's Ghost Rider.
and basically, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying the Pokemon, fuck Pokemon, they haven't done any better than that necessarily. I don't want to hear it. Like they've done the trash bag Pokemon,
my God,
so
no,
I
yeah.
don't fucking want
I
to
know,
hear
you're
it.
right,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean? Like
Oh
I don't.
my gosh.
But like it does to me, just looking at all these bikes around, it's like, like that's the closest. Like where are they? Like how do these fucking bikes get
I'm
here?
fucking dead, bro.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. I mean, it's better than what were they? We came up with one in D&D game. It was our take on Tadpole, Poliwhirl, and I don't know what the Poliwag.
Okay,
That's what it is.
okay.
What the fuck is its name? But it was I had to come up with the first name, and I have to remember, but it was middle form was Froghemoth, right? Because that's
that's the middle form.
the middle form is Froghemoth.
I was wrong. He was not the final form.
And no, because the final
Think
form.
of a fucking
No,
Froghemoth.
because the final
What?
form
Like, what?
is Gigantoad.
Okay. I feel like Gigantoad would be.
I mean, you could, but my thing was like, well, you guys didn't come up with the first one, and it had to do with the Poliwag, but it was like, oh, that's what it was. It was Ogollywog, and it was like a Poliwag, but it was fucking huge compared to like.
That's funny.
It was like the size of a Snorlax, you know.
You know what? I've always wondered too.
Ogollywog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It should go Ogollywog, Gigantoad, and Froghemoth.
Yeah.
And that's so good.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
yes.
like that's a Pokemon.
That is
Like,
pretty good.
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
It's not more complicated than that. It's literally
It's
not.
really not.
Like, and then okay, yeah, you got to get the art direction. But look, I even had that right. Like,
Yeah.
Ogollywog was like a giant, like Snorlax size, Poliwag.
No, you would know. You know, he'd be. So this would be a good. This would
makes
be an
sense.
obscure
And I
enough
picked
reference.
Polywog because a
You
tadpole
give it really
is the
skinny fucking legs.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because,
a really thick body, but really long, skinny, like the WB frog. Remember the stupid ass WB frog?
yeah, yeah,
Like that
bro.
shaped body.
Yes.
You'd give him like,
Well, and here's
and
the
it,
thing.
yeah, because
And
it's
here's
like
why-
Gollywog's cakewalk.
And yeah, exactly. Here's why you choose Poliwag
Okay.
rather than and like why Poliwag and Poliwhirl and Poliwrath don't make sense because they're frogs.
Right. Like it doesn't like
Because
the tadpole
a
becomes
tadpole
that.
turns into a frog, right? A Poliwag turns into a toad,
Okay.
right? So they got their shit fucked up, right? Like
Yeah, they were just off
Poliwhirl,
from the start.
Poliwrath,
Yeah.
and Poliwag are 100% a tadpole, a frog, and slightly buffer frog. You
You're
know
right.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I
And
feel you.
so it lives in the water. It's a water type Pokemon,
However,
but your nomenclature was close, but not quite. I get it. You made a pun, but your pun wasn't right.
I
Like,
wonder
you get your
what
come
are the
correct
ja-
or don't
what-
come correct.
I
with me
wonder
when
what
it comes
they're-
to that.
yeah, I
'cause
wonder-
I don't like pun humor, so it's like, and I guess mine doesn't work because Froghemoth is like not quite in the, but
yeah, it is.
when it's closer than
I don't know. Well, my wonder is what were the original Japanese names of this Pokemon? Were the original puns
they
better?
probably were like
Because
Frog,
maybe those
Toad.
maybe those are localized
Well, no, because that was the thing. So like,
poorly or something, you know.
what I think is, and I think I've watched enough of this shit now. I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Is that in the first generation of games, the Japanese names for some of the Pokemon legit are like straight descriptions of what the Pokemon look like or what they are. Like,
yeah, I guess
Oddish, for example, would be like
odd flower
radish
plot.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
And then when they localized it to English, it
We
doesn't
have
make
to-
sense to make a Pokemon named Radishmon or whatever. You know?
No,
Like,
we had to come up with.
the puns was a
They had to
localization
sell the
for
names.
English.
Yeah.
And
okay.
then like they realized that wow, that really like worked for the English game. Let's do it as well for the Japanese game as best as we can, which is more difficult to do because puns is an English thing
Right.
for sure, right? Like it works best in our language more than any other language because like we can break the rules in our language, and also you don't have to sound a certain way to like make sense speaking our language necessarily.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
real hard to have good like speaking French or even German. Let's not even talk like the Asian languages, which are to a degree more difficult to learn to speak and write than like
Really?
the Latin language. Oh, for sure. Like for those kids, they
'Cause
learn like when you're a kid, you learn a language really easy. So if you're a Chinese kid growing up learning Chinese, you're probably not having that much issue learning Chinese. But like if you objectively look at the way the languages like sound when you're trying to speak them and the amount of like syllables and
Right.
phonemes that you have to make,
the- yeah,
and
the
then also
count,
the
yeah.
writing nomenclature,
Uh-huh.
they're significantly more difficult to
See-
like do correctly.
Well, okay, so
which is why it's hard for you and me. Like even if you're the best like, you know, multiple languages person in the world, like Chinese, Russian, and
Right,
Arabic
that's-
are the top three. They're real difficult to.
That's what I was wondering. Cause
And then like some basically extinct Laplander languages, like what they're speaking in like Icelandic and Sweden,
Right.
like those languages just don't have enough people speaking them to like. They're even on a different category.
Right.
Ridiculous, you know.
yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, no, like it's super weird, but yeah, like so, and actually some of the Pokemon, like for example, we don't like Girafarig is kind of a dumb Pokemon to us, or always had been to me.
Until you realize its name is forward and backward.
So that number one, and then you realize that the Pokemon is a forward and backward Pokemon. So not only did they make the name of the Pokemon a pun about it being a palindrome, but the Pokemon
Well,
itself
is a palindrome.
palindrome,
Yeah.
right? But in Japanese, the name of and I can't say it because I can't speak Japanese, but I know this to be true. The word for Girafarig is a word that describes a palindromic word. That's what it means. But the word for a palindromic word, phoneme-wise, like the way it sounds,
Girafarig.
is the same. It is the same sound forward and backwards. So it's not only a written phoneme,
It's a-
like a written palindrome. It's
Phonetic
a
palindrome.
phonetic palindrome.
Wow.
Yes. So like
It's
the
all
reason,
the way out. Yeah.
And so more or less the reason Girafarig exists as a Pokemon isn't because of the English pun. And like its name in Japanese is not Girafarig.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or
it's,
I mean,
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is because I can't speak Japanese. But
Right.
So they came up with the palindrome in English of a made-up Pokemon name, right? Like here, let's make up a and they wanted
Yeah.
it to sound like giraffe. So you know, like they literally kind of like
It
It's
just got
weird
worked.
how-
yeah,
yeah.
that was just luck, kind of.
yeah, luck that it worked
A little
you know?
bit, yeah.
Like that they could figure it out, and it doesn't like when you look at that Pokemon, you're like, I get it, Girafarig, but okay. Like I didn't know that for a long time.
Oh,
yeah. That's like my favorite thing in Pokemon is knowing all the like cool little things about the names and the Pokedex entries,
Right.
like low key. And like Girafarig is one of those ones where you're like, that's just a stupid Pokemon because like they came up with some bullshit name and it doesn't really make sense and like
Right.
I get it, it's a giraffe, but
Okay. What? Like,
I always thought it was like somehow related to a fig tree in my mind because like that kind of sort of makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like because there's fig trees in Africa, like that's a thing.
Yeah.
And then giraffes eat them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, but that's so stupid. And that's what I thought for a long time. And the thing is that yeah, like in English, like it's a rare Pokemon because most of the puns in Pokemon are made for the English like localizations.
Right. Fuck.
And that one exists because they wanted to make, like, they realized how clever they were in Japanese.
And they were like, well, we can
and they
do-
wanted to make, like, a really cool, like, Japanese language, like, crush.
That's
like,
cool, yeah.
You know?
What's cool that English can do it too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. English can break its rules. Like, oh, let's just make a word up. You know what I mean? Like, that's not that hard.
Oh yeah, great. Okay, yeah.
That's nothing's ever
Giraffe
been named that.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing's ever been named that in English ever before, and now it has been. You know.
Wait,
that's why English has its like uniqueness, right? Like
you can make up
you
words.
just fucking make up words, and you can take words that you've spelled a certain way, like fucking, for example.
And spell it
completely
different, yeah.
And people will still be on your shit.
And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's
totally, bro.
You're fucking wild, bro."
Totally, with 3 T's and 2 L's
and an I at the end. Yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah, you know.
I get it.
Yeah.
Any good raid battles?
Almost, you know?
A little bit.
What also makes English like a horrible language to learn if it wasn't your first language.
Oh yeah, because it's like, well, what the? Yeah, it's not.
This shit is a jungle, bro.
It's not gonna make sense. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, like if you were looking for it to make a ton of sense.
Makes about as little sense as anything.
Well, and then you add to the fact that like probably like 75% of the people speaking English are only using probably like I'd say 30% of the words in the English language.
Not even,
to describe.
Bro. Not even
30%. I'm giving them credit.
I'd
right.
say 15.
15,
maybe.
Yeah. So, and like that causes its own set of problems when like when there probably is a better word that relates to the word that you're using to describe what you're trying to talk about. You should try to use it.
But you don't know.
But you don't know it, or maybe you're just not used to using it. Because like to say something was good, right? Like that's a habit you should get out of.
Yeah.
You should just like something could be like not necessarily. I'm not gonna do like the Peace Corps does good. Like how was the project? Oh, I did pretty good. Like.
As in an average standard of performance.
Yeah.
I did
people
average.
use it as a catch-all, and like my point on that is that like yes, you probably did do good, whatever, but there are like a dozen more categories of that same like positive
along the spectrum too.
Along the spectrum from like good to like I was adept. Or I crushed it,
or fair,
you know, like, or like so
average.
That, like, you get a better, clearer understanding of like what someone actually means in English if they choose to use the words that fit the situation better.
Can really get
but we don't.
Across,
so if you're someone who's not like a first-time English speaker, like this is your second language,
right?
We just are so lazy about our usage of like.
So people who learn it as their second language and then actually
it's hard to
learn
delineate what the hell anyone's like what's the like
right.
We understand, right? Like we catch on the like the tone and stuff like that.
And context,
like, context of like, oh yeah, I did pretty good.
Right.
Or like, oh dude, I did good. You know what I mean? That's the same sentence basically.
I did, yeah.
Or pretty. That's like one of those weird ones. Like think about like I hand you a cool rock and you look at it and you go, oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I define that to me. So for me, something adding pretty is a mid to high modifier.
That's what I do. Because
so if good is 50%, pretty good is 75%. It's about a 25% boost to something.
Because some people will say that.
And then I did pretty fucking good, right?
Yeah, and like a lot of people though, and this is weird because they've done studies on it. Pretty is a negative qualifier or something, right? So like if I handed you because
that's pretty bad.
But and this is what I've thought on that is people looking for like a certain response, regardless of what the actual response is going to be.
Okay.
So let's say I polished up a rock.
Uh-huh.
And in my mind, I think this is the best fucking polished up rock that's ever been polished.
Yeah.
And I hand it to you, and you go, oh yeah, it's pretty good. What you mean is, it looks good. It's decent. It's getting there, or whatever the fuck you mean.
But because I said pretty good, it's not as good as I
thought. Yeah, right. And so like that's what I think. But like,
okay.
To me, I don't think that.
Because it almost sounds like you're saying
I think that's what people who think that pretty is a negative qualifier, why they do that. But when I do that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that person who's looking for a certain. I'm like, yo, check that out, because I want to know.
Right.
You know, like I need a fucking objective response.
Right.
I'm getting tired. Not so much that it looks good. Like,
where are we at?
Where are we at? You know.
Right. Yeah.
So, but when I heard that, I was like, why do people think that? Because I say that a lot. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wonder how many people I've offended saying that I think something's pretty something. If so many people think that that's a negative qualifier, because like
I don't.
To me, it's not
No,
negative.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I think about it. It's from like 60 to 75% of the way to like that's excellent.
Yeah.
Or like flawless. You know.
There's pretty good. There's pretty fucking good, and then like, holy shit. You know.
Perfect.
That's
you know,
yeah.
it's alien. You
But
know.
no,
Like, yeah. Like.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, pretty fucking. You know. It's.
Yeah, it has gone beyond the realm of normal.
Yeah.
But it's not like. Whoa, what the fuck? You know, like,
Yeah.
what is that? What are those? You know, like, it's just weird, but that's like English for sure, right? Like,
You have to find the.
what does good even mean? to
Well, but
people,
choosing. But
you
that's the
know?
whole point. It's like choosing the right
Which
words.
is not even the
and,
right
like,
word to use, which is crazy. Like, we use good in a way that it shouldn't
Well,
be.
now
And now it's become the
it
standard.
means something
it means
different.
something different. But that's like, right? Like, English has a word that we use to mean one thing. We don't even use it that good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which is, right?
It's actually rather poor the way
Yeah.
we use it. You know.
Don't. My old band director used to berate people for using the word poor but not saying it properly.
Poorly.
Poor.
Oh, shut the.
He was one of those.
No, you pour water. You
Poor.
are poor.
Yeah.
You're a band director. What do you?
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, what do you care?
Which is funny because, like, that was something we learned in debate. Like, we had those stupid, like, there are words that, like, just an example of how to practice, like, you know,
Damn it.
enunciation. Like, poor is one of those.
Right.
Poor.
You pour a glass.
Yeah,
of water.
like, you
I'm
sit
a
there and
poor.
repeat those to, like, get those.
You must clean your pores. Yeah, no,
I never did any of that.
I did.
Because I realized that most of the time when people are having problems, like, enunciating and talking clearly, they're thinking about what people think they sound like.
Right.
You know who I talk to?
Who?
Imaginary people, bro.
Oh yeah.
Straight up, like you're in there with, you know, probably 6 people in the room total, and the judge is the one you're really talking to.
But you can't straight up talk.
But
to
what I
judge.
like to imagine is that I was talking to like I was filming like a you know, like there was a camera or something. I'm
Right.
just doing a performance to a camera or a theater or some shit
It
like
makes
that.
sense. Yeah.
Like I'm not really doing like
You're monologuing.
yeah, I'm just exactly yeah.
No,
I'm
I
just
get
doing
it,
A nice
yeah.
long monologue and
See. I didn't do debate, but I did theater, so I know. I wrote monologues, you know, and then performed them.
exactly right.
So
Like,
it's a similar thing, you know.
yeah.
Mine was more feeling based, where yours was probably way more like work and actual like data based. But the end performance had a
Yeah,
similar
yeah,
kind
it
of
was a
area.
similar kind of like there's a gray area. Where
There's
like,
different functions of that kind
Yeah.
of performance.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not
I think I would rather.
becoming a character. Well, I mean, it was. I guess.
No, it
It's
was.
weird.
That's what I mean. It
But
kind
the
of.
character is more like
It was.
it was like being Sean Hannity or something like that.
was
Not a good guy to compare
wasn't
myself
taking-
to because I
yeah.
was not trying to be Sean Hannity.
It wasn't
But-
taking on the image of a character, but the brain of somebody else. Because you were like, okay, like for the sake of this debate, I have to assume these things, and I have to go
Yeah.
by these mental rules that my brain, like, I have to suspend my disbelief of the world a little bit to engage in the rules
Yeah,
of debate.
like I'm actually being the dude who's like talking to like Congress about exactly right, like
Right.
this
Yeah,
is-
yeah.
yeah, like you know, rather than worried about what that guy in the room thinks that I sound like while I talk, because that's what makes most people have public speaking issues or like stumble or like make weird like, you know, like because we were doing. Cases.
If anybody wants to trade, put in this
Yeah,
code.
we
I'll
had
trade
2
with
cases, and one of them we were doing like nuclear energy, and
Uh-huh.
all these goddamn Russian names and words. Because if you're gonna run nuclear energy, everybody's gonna say, "Well, remember Chernobyl." So I had to learn everything about Chernobyl.
you. Yes,
and why,
I
like,
remember Chernobyl.
why Chernobyl was a freaking like just like yeah, like that's just not. It's not a good example to use for why like nuclear energy could be a bad. You know, like the Russians like intentionally did shit that they would cause a meltdown like that. That's
Yeah.
insane. Like,
Right.
the Russians were insane. Most people aren't insane when it comes to like the
you
point-
could reasonably assume that most people in that situation wouldn't actually do that.
they pushed their system purposely to melt down to see if its safety protocols would work, which is insane.
And they didn't.
And the reactor design was like already like there's a lot going on there, but because you're reading about Russian and Ukrainian,
like what?
And that's one of the things, right? Like you're gonna quote some Russian guy, and he's got some crazy Russian name, or it's from some crazy Russian town.
Yeah.
Or the name of the reactor series is in.
You're gonna have to know how to do it.
You're gonna have to know how to do it because yeah, you can stumble through it. But number one, that wastes time, but also it means you're reading, and reading looks bad.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah, you never.
And like
that was unheard of in the theater world. You never.
Oh no, yeah, like
you don't read.
That was our strong suit.
But when you guys, but if you had a ton of information.
Well, yeah. So we memorized our case. Does that make sense? So like the thing that we always came into the round with, that like whatever, like we want to increase nuclear energy. Here's our plan for nuclear energy. Rather than sitting there and like
you memorized the plan.
We memorized our entire plan, which is like sometimes like you're right, bricks of like.
A lot of data.
You know, the United Nations says, and like you're quoting people from, you know, a United Nations, you know, source or something. So it's a lot of stuff to remember.
Right, and it's like wordy and
it's wordy. And
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And you pick the ones that are like, and that was our thing too. Like
quotes too.
Like you pick the good stuff too. It's not just like throwing data at people. It's having things that it's like you can run by someone, and like
hey, you'll hit them with it.
Like not only did you have a bunch of information in it that was good and accurate, but also the headline of that information matched what was said in it, and in that information there were some really brief moments where like this is what is important, very easy to understand statement, you know, like
kind of spoon
feeding it a little bit,
yeah,
but it sounds, you know, and like so we would
with a little bit of sugar and the right balance of, you know,
so we would memorize all of that, right? But then when someone brings an argument against you against some really specific thing and you have evidence for it, yeah, like obviously you haven't memorized every little piece of paper that you have,
because you waste time.
But you waste time. Number one, it'd be impossible. And like a lot of times, and this is where like why I feel like we did pretty well. So I realized it's not enough just to read. Like let's say you're right and you've got a piece of evidence, and I'm wrong and I've got a piece of evidence.
Yeah.
And we just both read our pieces of evidence against each other. And we both say, my evidence says I'm right. That literally is what we would have done, right?
Right.
Like, we could do that. You read your evidence, and at the end of your piece of evidence, you say, that says I'm right. And I do the exact same thing, right?
Yeah.
The more, you know, intellectual / like, deft way to do it is to read your evidence and then recapitulate in your own words and in a logical fashion how that evidence is, what it is saying, why it is saying it, and how it relates to what you guys are actually talking about in the argument. So it's not just I have good evidence, it's I have good evidence and I understand
can tell you
why it is good evidence, rather than, because like, yeah, like just saying this says that I'm right is not as good as saying this says that I'm right and this is why I know that it says that I'm right, you know, like,
yes.
And a lot of times that wasn't like, the strategy was to blow as much evidence by you for most people,
right? Just
reading evidence and then saying it all agrees with me.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, no, I'm gonna read like 5 things and flesh out why those 5 things,
and I'm gonna craft them into a case.
Case, yeah, like,
yeah.
And like that's kind of the point,
right?
But the game theory of debate has moved towards like,
let's spit facts.
How much can I spit at you?
I know, I've seen those. I've seen videos of that.
Well, and that was my thing. Like,
this shit's crazy when they're literally just rapping. They're like, in 1975, what can I do with it? Like,
well, and that's the thing. I realized, like once you get an ear for it, and you're like, the power in that is only if your opponent can't keep up with you in the speed of your talking, or the speed of answering it, or like their strategy for dealing with that. The strategy of that is just give them as much, like literally run as much by them as they can, and it's like, well, what if I can deal with that? Your strategy isn't about understanding arguments or having the best ones or like being able to speak the best. You're trying to blitz me, like you're just trying to blitz me.
Yeah.
And I had a pretty like, this is Stalingrad, and you got turned away, and I'm like, well, all right, like, and because kids would complain when you beat them after that, they just couldn't understand. They'd be like, what?
Okay, so watch these. I just beat a level 60 Pokemon. These are about to level up like a shit ton.
1,000, yeah.
I'll bet you it's 14.
I bet you, yeah. Oh, it's probably more than that. But no. Pokemon have exceedingly low experience.
I'm gonna say it's 14.
I'm gonna say 28.
14 versus 28. All right. All right. Wow. Oh gosh.
Nope, we were both wrong.
All right. For some reason, I thought I'd done it before.
I've had ones where they were just like...
I hate that. When you're breeding Pokemon, you get in a battle and you forget that you have some that have already hatched and then they level up, and then I'm lucky none of these evolved level 10 because that would have been 3 fucking evolutions. Oh, I would have died. I would have died. Shout out to whoever was gonna trade with me and didn't do it.
Losers. I'll take all your shiny Pokemon though.
Okay.
You'll get it, I believe in you.
I think I will.
I mean, you won Tetris, right? Like,
Yeah.
more insane things have happened.
Yeah. Well, Tetris was skill based. Tetris, I practiced. I was.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Why?
Because I just got lucky one night.
And you won.
I was just playing. What it was is I was playing really, really.
You just
late
survived, yeah.
Well, no, it was like.
Late
like
night at night.
4 in the morning or some shit. And
all right,
like,
I'll set up a new code here.
It was like very clear that like. Number one, there weren't that many people playing, and anyone who was playing was like succumbing to the like. It is late as fuck right now.
Right.
Because it's like the play was just like it was just getting easier as the night went on. And
Right.
I straight up got lucky. I just I won. What's
Yeah.
up? Someone just made a mistake.
Oh,
you know,
man.
like.
No, I felt that way about the.
Because I was getting consistently down to 10, and then like I got a
You can
couple
get to
8s,
10,
and then
you
it was
deserve-
like I won. Like what the fuck happened? Because I didn't see it. I looked up when it was at like 5, and was like, oh okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I hadn't looked at it again, you know, since that point. And maybe I was playing pretty well, but like
You must have been.
I was doing good, like for sure.
If you're good enough to get to top 10, you're good enough to win. I
I
think.
guess I was, because like when I was watching
It's just
you
how long
play,
can you
when you were
survive?
getting up there in those top 10s, and like you'd make a mistake, I'd be like, oh, that was just a mistake.
Yeah, and you
like,
know.
yeah, like I'm like maybe I have played too much of this when I know that.
Yeah, you know. Well, you played a ton when you were younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Joshua. You can have that Morlo.
I don't really know why I like.
I got
Tetris.
you, fam squad. Because it's a good game.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a good game.
I kind of don't like games like that generally. Like that's too much of a puzzle-based game for me.
Yeah.
Like I gotta have a little bit more story for it, you know. Like,
Right.
Appleton,
Yeah, I gave him a shiny.
the Morlo.
So sub, lol. Ha ha ha.
Speaking of, if you haven't watched Detective Pikachu, the Morlos and Detective Pikachu were beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, I liked that movie. It was good.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. For
Like for what it is.
as for me, for what it means for me to enjoy a movie. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was cool. I liked it. It was a good Pokemon movie.
I mean, I've seen a lot of movies, so like
Yeah.
for me, it's like a different like
Oh yeah,
experience.
You and I are like polar opposite.
yeah, like,
Opinion levels of that.
yeah, on that. Like I watched. You know, the last movie I walked out of was
Dan in real life.
nope.
I fell asleep in that.
John Carter Goes to Mars.
I haven't even heard of that.
I was very tired, to be fair.
Oh,
But I gotta,
I'll fall
like-
asleep up in the movie,
I
bro.
felt yeah, I'll sleep
I'll
through.
fall asleep
Hell
through-
yeah, I've
yeah,
slept
right?
through some
Hell
movies.
yeah.
I'm not one to leave a movie. I've like probably done it I think maybe 3 times in my life, and one of them because I just had to leave, like something was going on.
Right.
You know, like oh you gotta go.
Yeah.
But like actually that was where the wild things are, so it wasn't.
Oh, is that the infamous time?
That's the infamous.
Okay,
time.
yeah, I know that's. Okay, I've heard that story.
Yes. That's not one we tell on YouTube.
Yeah,
but-
absolutely not.
God. Anyways, good movie by the way. Actually, I like the art direction in it.
I mean,
don't know how you really make that. Like that was my like I didn't want to see the movie at first. I was like, I'm not that person.
right.
I'm like, I don't really understand how you make a children's book that's probably about 15, 20 pages long. That amounts to like. Sometimes you can be angry, but like the people who love you. You know. How is
not
that?
like-
yeah,
yeah,
like
it's
how do you
not
make
that-
a movie out of that? And then actually, like,
Was
it
it
was
good?
kind of good. You know, like
Wow.
for what it was.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember the book, but I don't remember the movie. Cause I didn't see it.
The movie's pretty similar. It's not much different, but the art direction in it was super cool. Like Whoever was
I remember
like,
the trailer.
let's make this weird, like, where the wild things are world was like.
They got it.
They got it. Yes.
It's very,
like, okay,
very
sure.
whispery and quiet and
like just like surreal, but like believable surreal.
I love surrealism.
Yeah,
That's
no,
probably
you-
my favorite
yeah,
shit.
no, for
you
sure.
know?
Like it definitely has like a. And then the monsters were pretty well CGI'd as well too.
Really?
Like they spent money on like the parts
Bro,
of it that
that's-
would make a
you-
difference. You know?
Yeah.
You compare it to like watching the live action Avatar movie, and you're like, okay, I get it. Like somehow you did better than like the story that had
Right.
like. They could have picked anything or nothing, and you had like 10 pages of a children's book,
And
that
you-
and
yeah.
you still got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was John Carter Goes to Mars, that one, and I don't know.
Oh man, come on.
It might be the only two movies I've ever watched. Oh no, I don't remember what movie it was. I think it was like a Transformers or like a Marvel movie. But it was at a dollar theater,
What's Monta Gaming doing?
and I was about to get in a brawl with these kids who were throwing popcorn at me, so I left the movie for that reason.
That's pretty courteous of you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you
Yeah.
give you a pass for that.
Yeah, I was like, we paid $1 to be. If it had been in a different movie theater, I just got them thrown out. Right? Like it's not that hard to do.
No, right.
It literally is the easiest thing in the world to get someone thrown out of a movie theater.
Yeah.
By the way, in case you ever having problems with someone doing that to you.
Hey,
in the movie theater.
what is it? Who is this? Who is this? Wieldy Caribou. Make sure you're subscribed. Maybe I'll try and rematch you. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Because
Just get 'em thrown out. It's easy to get them thrown out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a common problem. So I'm gonna help people on that one. If you're ever in a movie theater, people throwing popcorn or being rude, talking, just being whatever, right? Like, so you go on your little restroom run. It sucks. You're gonna miss some of your movie, and that's not cool. But it's better than having someone ruin your movie entirely. And people will do that. You just gotta find the manager at the place. And I know you don't want to be a Karen. You don't gotta be a Karen to do it. Or you just gotta find someone who's like knows what's up, and just tell them.
Right.
And they'll come in there with their little wands and their little flashlights, and they'll walk up to the person. They'll go, and it depends on what theater system you're with. If you're like with an Alamo or something like that,
Like one of the boo boos.
like one of the good ones, they'll just drop them straight out. Like they're not even gonna give them a warning. They're gone. You know, like see ya. You know.
Well, so it's probably obvious.
But
at a
if you're
certain
like in
point.
an AMC or something like that, like you're more like everyday homeschool, you know, regular type movie theater, they'll come up to them and they'll go, hey, you know, we've been getting a lot of complaints that you guys are throwing popcorn and being loud, and if you guys don't put it on, like, you know, the chill mode, we're gonna throw you out of the movie theater.
Yeah.
And like 100% of the time, almost always, they spent, like, you know,
just enough money to care.
just enough money to care, so they're gonna shut up and watch the rest of the movie, more or less, like, you know, regular people should.
Right. Ideally, right?
Ideally, and like a lot of movie theaters, like, just because they have, like, you gotta think that, like, they know that those are the types of people that are pouring cokes out on seats and shit like
yeah,
that.
they like they don't want them
they
there
don't want
either.
those people
Yeah,
there
exactly.
either,
Yeah.
right? Like, you got it. Like,
if they throw popcorn on the floor, that someone has
Yeah.
to sweep up, which they
the same
otherwise.
people jumping, like, you know, which, you know, nothing against doing that. If you guys want to, like, go be nice human beings, buy a ticket to a, you know, film, kind of check the end times for the next films, start time for the film around that, and watch a couple of films, you know, quietly and not cause anyone problems and not steal
wait.
anyone's seats.
I always say, okay, let's release.
I recommend that entirely. It definitely aids in watching more films in theaters.
Yeah, seeing more.
I've done a little bit of that too, but you know what? I never caused anyone problems. It's harder to do now because, like, most movie theaters are like
They sell,
they sell the
each
individual.
seat, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Times have changed. Well, now they're not even like
Yeah. Well, I
10
get
feet,
it.
B.
I get it.
Hey, yo, 10 feet, B.
Oh no.
Hey, yo,
I
B.
would- Don't go to movies right
10 feet,
now.
B.
I wouldn't do that.
No, absolutely not.
If you're gonna go to a movie, think about this. I just read an article about someone who got tickets to the Backstreet Boys. And they spent $1 million to go and see the Backstreet Boys and come back with a good experience.
And they still.
And so, if you think about it, a projector that you throw up on the side of your wall is significantly cheaper than a $1 million Backstreet Boys ticket package.
Than the full experience. Yeah.
Not to steal from my favorite boys, but
no, straight up,
it's pretty funny.
It's pretty fucking funny. That's a good bit. So this is funny.
Although I think YouTube finally has.
Have they? You know, yeah, I don't know.
Because
and it'll never matter for me because
they were starting to catch heat because how are you going to be? And I'm not going to say it because I'm not sure still. How are you going to be a medium that claims to be the, like, news of the world, basically, like,
and won't talk about this thing
and spread information and education about subjects that are important, but not like literally I get advertisements from said organization about here are the sponsored videos that are allowed to talk about it.
But on the platform itself you can't.
Yeah. Like maybe I agree people should not be out there giving people epidemiology advice necessarily in their channels.
Right.
But if you want to talk about your experience, like what I'm going through, like what if you run a personal daily video blog where you talk about your life, right? That has been your channel for
a long
time. And
then you get tickets.
Well, you don't even get tickets. I mean, maybe you're in the waiting line, you know.
Yeah.
You're hoping you can get some from a scalper,
right?
Or not, you know. It depends on how much you're gonna have to pay for them.
Right.
The point is like now if you're running a daily, you know, this is my life, and everybody might be getting tickets to go see the Backstreet Boys.
Right.
You're gonna have to talk about that because that's what everybody is talking about.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So for people who don't just do Let's Play Pokemon or whatever,
right? Like actual real shit.
Like how am I supposed? Like, what if you were?
How am I supposed to ignore that?
Or for example, what if you ran? Here's one that's even more off the wall. I run a you know, mindfulness and like psychological health channel where we talk about, you know, things that people go through that cause them psychological problems,
stressors, and yeah.
In something like the Backstreet Boys concert, which is, you know, it's gonna be super wild and like it's definitely gonna stress you out.
Blow people's minds.
That's something that you would have to talk about. You know what I mean? Like how could it
benefits you in that sense.
Well, it's not even just your channel, but if that really was your mission,
you'd have to do it.
You'd have to do it.
Yeah,
right. Like you know what I mean? Like and that. Like, for all the dudes out there who are mining gold out of rivers and stuff, fine, sure, you don't... There's no reason for you to talk about it.
Like, yeah, you don't need to start...
But if you wanted to talk about it, like, yeah, I've had a bunch of free time to do this, because I got my tickets, and, you know...
That was that, you know?
That was that, you know?
You're not wrong. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
It's a weird... it's weird, because we're on their system now. I don't want to talk too much hate on them. It's a weird ground they have to run. Because I get it. Like, yeah, I don't want... idiots burning down 5G fucking towers, you know? Because that's what they're trying to prevent. Is
yes, and that's totally fair,
and that's totally cool and all right. But at the same time, like, I don't know if making the word a Voldemort is necessarily.
That's very well said. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So check this out. I just had 2 boxes of Nincada. One box had 1 best, the other had 3.
Luck.
That's cool though. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Those are all perfects. Oh!
Yeah, you can kind of figure out like how many of them you've bred. It's by how many perfects you have.
Yeah, because I've tried to keep everyone.
So like
1 in 31 roughly.
Yeah, and if you have
on average, and I have.
Probably a box full at this point.
No, not quite a box. Half a box. Yeah, easy.
It's probably more than that. I bet it's like 1 in 50 you get are perfect.
I mean, I just got out of 64.
Because we did 100 eggs that day. I know we did 100.
No, I know because you counted. Yeah. Fuck, bro. I don't know.
We've done at least 100 of these.
We've done at least 300, 400.
No.
Bro, you know.
No. It took us like a day and a half to do 100.
Hey, Rafi, you gotta stop, bro.
Weeks prior to that.
Yeah.
You've probably done like
400 or 500.
I'm thinking 6. I'm thinking you're pushing 600 at this point.
Probably.
Yes, easily.
I think I'm a little overdue, but that's okay. Because, you know...
I wish it had a counter. Like, that's my major complaint.
I'm really unhappy that it doesn't have a number hatched.
Well, you know...
There's number battled. Doesn't have number hatched.
Number owned, you know?
Yeah. I'm not even like... I don't know, because
well, at this point, I'm like, any one of them will be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and I don't even
done a couple thou. You know,
it
seems like yeah.
I've done how many? Like, I like to think of how many streams I've done of this.
Yeah, but even that's not fair because you've done a bunch outside.
I've done so many outside. I've done so many
much
of these outside of the stream, but streaming alone, I've probably done 10.
Like, you know, you haven't failed it at least, right? Like, that's the.
Yeah, like. That's the thing, and I always wonder, it's like, oh, maybe I miss it, but no, like, you know when you get a shiny, it's...
Growlithe in this game?
Yes.
You need to get a shiny Growlithe.
Or I think we can. Maybe you can't. Actually, that's a good question. Because my brain went Pokemon Go for a second.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon, wake me up before Pokemon Go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
You know what that always reminds me of?
Zoolander.
Yes, that's so funny.
There's a movie.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Like that's the same thing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they have the gasoline
Wait,
fight.
Yeah, they have the gasoline fight.
Yeah.
That movie still holds up, bro.
Yeah, that was one of them. Though that's.
You know what I didn't realize?
What's that? Everybody in that movie is a fucking like family, basically. They're all best fucking friends.
Well, no, Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
You know his agent.
In the chick,
movie?
the chick.
No, the older man.
Oh yeah.
Not Mugatu.
Yeah. Mori.
Mori. Yeah. I was like, his name's Mori.
Yeah.
That's his dad.
Yeah. No, and then the
I
guy.
didn't know that.
No.
I was like, oh, shit.
No. So here's the thing.
I've watched so many fucking movies. I'm like, wow, I'm fucking dumb.
No, the lady is his wife. Him and Owen Wilson's his best friend. Like that. Everybody in that movie was a family. Like that's like a whole.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be as good as it was.
No.
Actually, yeah. Like.
No, it wasn't. It was a little too stupid, but they had the right actors. You know, Ben Stiller did a really great job with that movie.
Well, and so did Will Ferrell. I'm sorry.
Oh, Will Ferrell was so good as Mugatu. Because it was weird. That was a weird part of the plot. Like especially with some of those scenes. Like, it got weird, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, it for sure was.
It totally did. So, like, but you're right. Because it was.
I watched that recently, actually.
Did you?
At my parents' house.
Oh, man.
Cable. I was like, okay.
That's a movie I'll watch. Because I've seen that movie 1,000 times.
I got involved in a is Pauly Shore good argument at Firehouse the other day. I thought that was funny. I would say yes. Pauly Shore was good when because they were talking about.
I mean, yeah, fuck it.
Encino Man and something else.
What about Biodome?
And that's what I said. I'm like, y'all guys are like Biodome was like the.
She was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hot in that movie.
And Pauly Shore's a dude.
Oh, never mind.
But yes, the women in that movie were definitely good.
I don't know who actors are.
Pauly Shore was the short little, not Alec Baldwin, but
I've seen Biodome, but I thought Pauly Shore.
The other guy.
I totally thought Pauly Shore was a chick.
No.
That's a total. Wow, I'm so wrong. Oh well.
No, but I know who you're talking about in that movie.
The chick in that movie is so fucking hot.
You're right.
I was like, damn, if that's
the.
It's
because they were wearing like Ranger pants. They were like, yeah, no, I remember. I was like, what, 14, I think, when I saw Biodome for the first time.
It was like when I saw Wayne's World.
Wayne's World's okay.
Wayne's World is okay. It's you know, it's a what was it, SNL sketch?
Basically.
Turn movie. It was okay. It was a classic, like it's fun, you know, it's funny, but has its moments for sure.
Swing, you know, there's some things that came out of it.
Oh, harsh. Yeah, just like sound bites, but
I can call anyone with a hairdo like that now Wayne.
Yeah.
I said Wayne's World over there is really going
Oh, fucking Wayne's World right here. What are you doing, bro? Calm down. No stairway to heaven in here. You fucking freak. You fucking freak. Like. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'll have to remember that one.
Hey, Wade's World, no stairway in here. Get off it, bro. Hey, Wyatt, I will trade with you here. I know, I did too, bro. You.
And now I'm just like, yo, all you hairdos have no idea how awful you were. Trust me.
Right, like, it's not a hairdo if you have a good hair. You only hairdo if you're like, yeah, look at this fucking hairdo right here. Yeah, it's very different. Okay, if you want to trade, put in this code. It's gonna be 121141169. Ah.
You almost had it was 1214111.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you had it. I was like, I can't believe you just remembered.
No, I heard you. Yeah, I thought I had it right.
Like, damn, bro.
All right, this is the code. If you want to trade, put this code in, and I'll trade with you. And if you have anything good, then maybe I'll trade something good with you. By the way, if you're watching and you have not subscribed to the Play on Game channel, go ahead, do it now. Hit the subscribe button, ring the damn bell, Quasimodo. Ring-a-ling-dong, it's time to sing the song. I'll trade with somebody. If you're really good, I'll give you a shiny. If we get to 500 subs, I'll give a shiny. If you share this video with your friends and they come and sub, I'll give you a shiny. If you tell me you love me, I'll give you a shiny. If you write that down, I'll give you a shiny. If you tell me a really good joke, I'll give you a shiny. If you I'm just kidding, by the way. Any day now, I'll be coming home to the shiny Pokemon. Is anybody gonna trade with me or what? Because I could get this egg. We could rise and get this egg. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna add it to the party. I'm gonna take this egg and I'm gonna add it to the party. I'm gonna add it to the party. I don't, because at this point I'm too far into it. I have to get it. Cause Shedinja has an ability called Wonder Guard, and with Wonder Guard, Shedinja only takes damage from super effective moves. So non-super effective moves do not affect Shedinja in any way. That was the initial bit, yeah. But it was, the idea is it's so fast and like dope that you like, I mean, I guess it works. I don't know. I did it when I was a kid. Like the original version, and I got Shedinja.
I like that strategy. It was so fast and dope.
Like it was badass and outlaw. Yeah, like
knocked you out. Yeah, but my Pokemon was dope.
Yeah, my Pokemon was badass and cool, like no one had ever seen before. Wyatt, here's a perfect Nincada.
You should just make an album called that.
Badass and cool, like no one has ever seen before.
Yeah, I made it, motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. I'll trade you something good. Yeah,
you have a shiny Braviary?
Do I? I ought to.
No, yeah, that's what we were looking for. Shiny Braviary.
Why? Why do we want shiny Braviary?
That's my favorite bird Pokemon.
Oh, okay. But you don't want to.
Like, to me, it's
you don't want a shiny Mandibuzz? Bravey, yeah, I get it. What should I offer? I'll offer, I'll offer one of this. I'll offer a Galarian Slowbro. No, not that one. Sorry, the other one. That's a good one. That's a shiny Galarian Slowbro. Come on.
You see what I mean, though, right? Like,
what?
Braviary.
You don't want a
shiny... No, the shiny Braviary.
No, Braviary is. Like, yeah. No, Braviary totally is like the Eagle Scout Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. No, I totally feel that. Why don't you want shiny Galarian Slowbro? Why would you? Fine. You want Nickit? No.
Shiny Necrozma, is that what you're trading for?
Yeah, I mean I already have one, but like, see, I have this one, so like,
Good piece though.
it is a good piece. That's what I mean. So like,
Shiny Butterfree's always pretty popular.
yeah, but I only have one, I think.
It has a Master Ball. Or is its name Master
No,
Ball?
its name is Master Ball. No, I have like 26. I didn't name it that.
Baby, I'm Master Ball.
Yo, what's up, baby? My name is Mad Ball. How you doing?
Ballin'.
Mad Ballin' on these hoes. Clap, clap. I've got, well, I could give you one of these. I give.
Nobody used to Master Ball it.
I could offer one of these Gengars. Here, I'll offer a Gengar.
All shiny Gengars.
There. It's shiny as perfect. No? Okay, we use
What you
that.
got for an Eevee? You got a shiny Eevee?
Yeah, do you have a shiny Eevee? I want an Eevee. I need to evolve this into Jolteon really quickly.
Maybe they were just guessing your number, bro.
No, I doubt it. Okay, alright. Do I have a Thunderstone? We're doing this.
Oh, bro.
Hey, bro, you got
Hey,
a Thunderstone?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, you got a Thunderstone?
So I used to work with the joke here. This is an inside joke for us.
Yeah.
I used to work at some business. Who knows which one it was? And there'd be like a group of people standing around, and let's just say you were all male.
Okay.
Sometimes it wouldn't matter, but at times he would call not you, bro,
but
and there'd be a group of like he'd be talking to a female. So like, it really didn't matter who he was fucking talking to.
Right.
Bro was just a catch-all for anyone who he was trying to get the attention of. He was like the manager or whatever. So it'd be like 5 of you or whatever, and like you'd be close enough to each other that like he'd look over and go, "Hey, bro," and like every single one of you would look over.
I'd be like, who?
Who? You know what I mean? Like,
And then you'd have to say it again.
and you'd have to say it again, and you all both, everybody would be like, they'd still think it was them, you know, because like, which bro are you talking to?
Yeah,
like, we all have names, you know, like it'd be significantly
you call us
easier,
all bro, like,
or like do a better job of like looking the person you're talking to in the eyes when you look up, or
right,
whatever.
like something,
like whatever
man.
it is to get our like point at me, you know, like
Here we go.
because like the first time it happened when like it was me with all females, and I was like, yeah, what's up? He's like, no, I'm talking to and you're like, but what?
Okay.
Like, I'm starting to get kind of confused now, buddy. Like, is everyone bro to you? Like,
Little did you know.
little did you know, no one knows who
That
the fuck
actually,
you're talking
yes.
to. Yeah, like, which of us are you talking to? Oh, here we go.
Johnny. Oh.
It's better than it used to look.
It's shiny.
Like, it's just Jolteon. I don't understand what. Fuck that. No, let me see this shit.
What?
Let me explain why this is stupid. Go up to where you can see it.
Oh, hold on. What should I?
I would get rid of quick attack.
Really?
Well, think about it. Right?
All right.
Like,
No,
so-
it's fine.
Yeah.
I believe you. I just know that. It's just slightly off yellow. It's greener.
Well, yeah, because like old.
I get it.
Jolteon was ugly as sin, but at least it was different colored than what it was before.
Right.
This just looks, it looks exactly the same, bro. That's retarded.
By the way, if you're watching, make sure you sub to the Play on Game channel.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Do
Look
it,
at
baby.
It's Sprite.
It looks stupid.
It looks exactly the same as what you just.
It does look pretty much exactly the same. I feel you. I do.
That is dumb.
Oh God.
They should have at least made it like electric yellow or something, you know, like.
Just be like, you know what? Listen, we couldn't make shiny Pokemon have cool designs in the beginning, and we're gonna redo them all. And just tell them, look, we're gonna redo shiny Pokemon's design. They're gonna be something that look different. It's gonna be cool, right?
Right.
And just come out and be like, listen, you'll like it. They'll be badass. All of the new have you
They'll
seen
be badass
ass and cool like no one has ever seen before. Fucking outlaw, bro.
Outlaw.
Jesus. It's not that hard.
Waylon Jennings.
Oh my god. I fucking cannot with this shit. Okay. Alright, I'll trade.
You die, Jaren?
Yeah, a little bit.
On your,
Well, on my tombstone.
outlaw.
Cool, badass,
and
cool.
I've never
Like that.
seen before.
Oh man. That would be like the ultimate fuck you to be like.
It's too good. It's too good.
That's really, really funny. Alright, here's the code.
For us, I mean, we don't care if you guys get the jokes. That's not really what it's about here on this channel. It's about self-servicing our own needs.
I'm trying to have fun here.
Well, yeah. Okay, fine. Jaren can make his channel about his viewers.
No,
and,
yeah,
what they want, and all those things that matter.
Right, but
That's fine, I guess.
at the end of the
And
day.
actually, that's pretty logical. Kudos to you.
Right, okay,
Kudos
but
to you.
still, I still. Yeah. Alright, somebody trade. Let's see.
Have you ever thought about not thinking about the viewer, though?
Have you ever? Yes, I have.
Said nobody in
Right.
any, like, advertising marketing meeting.
Right, they're like, "Are you sure you've heard of this, right?" It's like,
You
yeah.
heard this really new cool thing? You pay me lots of money, and I spit buzzwords at you.
That is
They're like, yeah, that's marketing and advertising. Like,
Right.
Bet. I think that's a job that, like, you could do. I could do. Probably. I think anyone could do, really.
really.
They're like, what's your credentials? You're like, well, you know.
Well, let me tell
I've
you.
watched millions of advertisements, and I can tell you.
Like, well, you know what
It
you're.
doesn't matter what you're making.
You know what? You're not wrong.
What if I told you, you are the only ones who think you're good at what you
You're saying that's a. Yeah, I'll trade. That's a Sobble. Because you.
What makes this shiny?
It's not. I'm trading him a regular. I offered him a shiny, and he offered me this, and I was like, well, that's not happening. So I offered him this Japanese Darumuka. I thought I would be nice to the nice viewer. Don't forget to like the video.
And subscribe, right?
Subscribe, yeah, and then send the video to your mom and be like, Mom, this guy is single, and he's really funny.
Okay. No.
What? It could be talking about either of us. It could.
Right back to the 1990s, it's in the MySpace sphere of things. If
What?
you don't
Wait, what?
send this channel to 10 of your friends,
Oh.
do you know what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Jerry knows what's gonna happen. He would say,
Oh, what's gonna happen?
some type of ghost, imagine the one that scares you the most.
Oh, it's the YouTube ghost.
The ghost that scares you the most is,
Oh shit.
oh, he's gonna come. If you don't repost this and send it to 10 people, you're gonna hear tapping on your door in the next hour. So you better do this.
And then you're gonna have bad luck for the rest of your life. So, that's what it is. These are your options. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe.
You know what's the most fucked up part about that stupid joke? Is that there was a time in human, like...
When that was a fucking
that
thing.
was, like, a thing that people would do that shit. The repost chains, bro. Repost chains.
Oh my gosh.
They were real.
No, I know. My mother sent them. Shout out to my mother.
Oh, man. I can say, with... I guess it's not really that surprising for me, though.
What?
I never did that shit. Like, I was on MySpace.
No.
And people would, I'd be like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna hit this button 10 times to do.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what
I
mean?
would
Like,
never. Yeah, I would never do the chain shit. Fuck
no,
that.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Fuck
I
that.
was like, I might go in the restroom and say Biggie Smalls in the mirror a few times to scare myself.
To make sure.
Yeah, but-
Just, like just to be
Yeah,
absolute.
But I'm not gonna. How is the internet gonna reach out and give me bad luck? Like maybe walking under a ladder. Or something,
No,
like-
fuck that. You know why walking under a ladder is bad luck? Because people put shit on ladders. There's a good chance something will fall on you. That's why it's bad
Or
luck.
you'll knock the person off.
Yeah,
Standing
it's
on-
just dangerous. Don't walk under a ladder. It's not bad luck. You're just creating a dangerous situation for yourself and others. Don't do it.
So you know why breaking mirrors is bad luck though?
Why?
Because when the first mirrors were made, they were called looking glasses,
Uh-huh.
and people were stupid, more or less. Ignorant, I guess, probably is the best way to describe it.
And they didn't want them to break it.
And no, so they thought that when you were looking into a mirror,
you weren't looking into a reflection of yourself because they didn't understand that, like,
light reflects.
yeah, that you were actually looking into like
Another world.
another world basically, and that the looking glass was what was separating you. and there are multiple like why it was
Right.
bad luck, but if you broke the looking glass while you were looking into it, it meant that you would open a portal, and therefore you could attract bad attention from the other world, or that you'd been disconnected from it. There were like a lot of really really weird beliefs about what mirrors were, and like low-key everyone thinks that like Alice in Wonderland and Lewis Carroll, that's like the famous thing people like to say is that like he did acid and wrote that story, or it's about acid.
Nah.
Number one, acid wasn't like scientifically synthesized at the time that he wrote that book.
That wasn't a thing.
Couldn't have been the case. And the name of the story is Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass.
Right.
Right. And so like it literally was his take on that. When you look through a mirror, you're looking into another world.
Right.
Like it actually is to a like yeah, sure, it's close to that like weird acidy weird type of shit, but like.
Right.
In a more profound way, it actually was like a pretty
very
cool,
imaginative
way of looking at like, okay, so if it really is a looking glass, then like,
how would it
where
look?
are you going into in this parallel world that you're looking through?
Right. Yeah.
So
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Whataburger to do breakfast, bro.
I'm talking waiting for the Whataburger to do breakfast, bro. I'm waiting for the shiny, bro.
Never.
Yeah, never. I mean,
It's shining a lot. You don't even know it.
for some reason. Just like some bullshit.
You know that's not true because you've seen them shiny.
I know, I have, yes. I've had, for those of you wondering, I've had several people offer me shiny Shedinjas or whatever. But the problem is I've already done this so much, to not finish it out would be like fucking up my shiny odds, right? Like, wouldn't that be funny if like this many eggs in I find a shiny like Zigzagoon or some shit, like something totally unrelated? I'd be mad.
You should run.
I've been trying to do that. That's what I did.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Yeah, like my giant kaiju here is gonna not want to run away from
Your raccoon.
your raccoon.
Your cutie fly. I don't care that it's level 60. I'm gonna stomp on it if it doesn't leave me alone.
No.
You know, like that's kind of how I feel about it.
I feel like you should have evolved by now, Mr. Zigzagoon.
Which are level 60 they do. Oh, the obstacle's a rare spot though. So it doesn't go to. Obstagoon.
Like obstacle?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, why do you hate me? Just give me the damn shiny. Oh, my phone died. So sorry, I can't see the chat anymore.
Yep, that's that pun.
That's that.
Obstacle. The obstacle.
What does it mean to be obstinate?
Kind of like belligerent. But belligerent, you're like more like outwardly aggressive.
Incessant, like you just like.
Yeah, whereas like obstinate, like you're probably a little more reserved, a little more like walled up about it. Like you're like, I'm just not gonna change my mind. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're not being aggressive about it. You're just there's no fucking way.
Like I did like a beyond stubborn.
Yeah, it's like stubborn, set in your ways, basically.
Yeah. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna hatch these eggs, and then well, I'm gonna end the stream because.
Even it is a little bit like you're putting your agenda out to some degree.
Right.
There's one thing to be like, I believe what I believe, but I'm not putting it on people.
Exactly.
Obstinate is like when you're in an argument or something, you're not being like overtly crazy, belligerent, aggressive, but you're like significantly arguing for a point, like
Right.
you are obstinate that this is correct. Like you're not going to take any.
That makes sense. That's. I would describe myself that way sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's actually not a negative word.
Right. Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, it's just a
It
word.
depends on
Yeah.
what you're obstinate about.
About. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
The dude was an obstinate racist.
Yeah. If you're
And-
obstinate. Yeah. I was
yeah,
just.
like-
I was just saying, if you're obstinate that racist is bad, then
Whereas,
like.
being a belligerent racist means different things, right? Like, an
Right.
obstinate racist might actually be making some, like, false but eloquent arguments inside, like, how you make an argument.
Right.
Right? Whereas, like, a belligerent racist is just gonna be throwing out racist.
You're right.
Like,
Just
that's
nah.
what-
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, belligerent.
Different words to mean different freaking things. It's not that hard.
What we were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
Like,
It comes back.
There's a line that you're drawing there, and, like, semantics is a weird one, but
It works. And it means a thing.
it should be semantic. That's kind of the point.
Right. Unless I have to be the guy to use erudite in a sentence.
Russian, baby.
So I'm hatching these last couple eggs, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Make sure you've given the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Play on Game channel. Eventually I'm gonna get a shiny Nincada. I don't. Yeah, I'm not confident, but math says it'll happen, and I do trust math. So
Well, that might be your first mistake.
yeah. No, I trust math that it'll eventually happen. It just when is the question.
You just have one of these.
I've wondered that, and you know how to check it, so I'll check it.
Oh,
Just
you can go to your.
you go to your Pokedex and you find the Pokemon. No. Let's go sort them by A to Z, and we'll go to. Nincada. So I don't have any other. I don't have the shiny art unlocked, whereas Ninetales I have the shiny. So yes, no, I still don't have a shiny Nincada. I have not missed it.
Like you hatched it and released it.
Right, like yeah, no. I wonder about that, but that's
No,
why
because,
the.
yeah,
Well, no, every time I've gotten a shiny, it's like the more times it happens, it's very obvious. You have gotten a shiny Pokemon. That's it. There's no question. You know, like
sure, it's only
right, like that's it. You did it. You know, because it has a dome and then it has an extra whole second of bling because it has the animation, right? And when I've hatched this many. Oh, okay, one more egg, and we will play on. Here it is. No, this won't be it. No.
no fate. This point.
Yeah, no. Nope. All right. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Jaren. This is my buddy Bryce. This is Play on Game channel. Make sure you've liked, leave a comment, and leave a thumbs up before you go. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. If we get to 500 subs, I'll do a shiny Pokemon giveaway. If one of the mods is watching, they could post the link to the Discord. That'd be pretty sweet. So you could join the Discord. And, yeah, y'all have a good night. We will see you next time. Actually, that's so bad for your voice. Yeah, it's actually referred to as vocal fry because if you do it, you're more or less frying your vocal cords.
Yeah, so probably like doing screamo and shit like that was not good for people's voices.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Hence the reason all of them would have to have vocal
Yeah,
surgeries and shit. Yeah. I get it. I do.